All right. Fuck. What day is it, man? Thursday. Shit. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I didn't. Oh, Matt. Hello. Let's go. Let's go. Son. I like that. They're very clever use of words there, Matt. Thank you very much. Let's get into it, eh? Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what day it was yesterday, but I was so engrossed into World of Warcraft, and I'm like, shit. It's Wednesday, it's reset day, I'm supposed to do the stream. And I was like, oh, but I was so busy in Legion Remix, finalizing all of my alts in Legion Remix to level 20. It looks like we've got, because I'm creating 70 more characters on a separate realm, so my 6th account, we're gonna have another 70 characters for a total of 420 characters. Yes, we've achieved the meme for 420, so we're going to stick with 420. If we get more than 420, it's going to be a bit weird because we're going to have 490 characters, and then it's a bit weird. Trust me. So 420, I think, is the sweet spot. The simulation has told me. Today, I'm going to show you how I'm leveling up those characters from level 20 onto 36. So and then later on in the stream, we're going to go into the beta and check it out. But first, we need to jump into Legion Remix and complete the last achievement. The last achievement, boys. Let's get into it. G'day, true seekers and confused admirers. Goldson here, showing you a different mindset regarding virtual wealth creation by setting goals, minimizing the distractions, the power of being focused and consistent. My goal for the War Within is to obtain 100 million gold. Join me on my adventure where I can impart knowledge and important life lessons that has made me the person who I am today. I just realized I got the date wrong. Let's change this date. It is the 18th of December already, so another week. So 1 week from now, we've got Christmas. That's going to be nice, isn't it? We went to Costco yesterday, and we bought some ham. We bought some prawns and stuff. We bought a bunch of stuff. All right, let's check the Warband Bank. The Warband Bank is not looking too healthy. Not looking healthy at all. Alright, so we're down 100k. That's alright, because I've given gold to the guild bank. Every 4 days I donate to the guild bank. So today's Thursday, that means it's raid day for me. So Thursday and Sunday are raid days. And every raid day I just chuck in some money. I'm putting 69,420 gold every 4 days. I think that's like what? How much over a whole year? Let's work that out real quick. I got to contribute to the guild bank. If I'm earning this much money, I gotta. Okay, so if we're doing 69,420 every 4th day, so we just divide that by 4, is 17.3 thousand. But if we times that by 365, so it looks like we're gonna deposit 6.3 million gold just for the guild every year. I think that's a decent amount of gold to contribute. All right, now that we've got all that, also I'll show you. I'm collecting Décor still. So check this out. I'll go to the auction house and I've got my favorites here, and all these favorites are all the Décor items that I haven't obtained yet. And as the prices are coming down, like look, this Tome of Maldraxian Rituals. This is a book. It's not a bad look. It's a floating book. It's got some animations on it. If it's 4,000 gold, so within my price, anything 5,000 gold or less, I'm pretty much buying, because 5,000 gold is 10 experience. If you bring out your little calculator first, so each level of your housing renown track is 2,400 points. So 2,400 house XP, if you like. So we divide that by 10 is 240. 240 times 5,000 gold is 1.2 million. So it's like 1.2 million gold per housing level if you go the route of purchasing your leveling. Alternatively, you can go around and collect all of your Décor and stuff, which we might do as well, because we might as well do that. So let's buy this Tome of Maldraxian Rituals. It's selling for 4,000 gold, so we'll buy that. And then what I do, once I purchase it, I just unfavorite it, and then I click back, and then that's gone now. So then we just work down Now we got the Dragon's Elixir bottle. Oh yes, I went to Hungry Jack's this morning, or Burger King, and I got myself a big brekkie wrap and cap. So it's like a hash brown, beef patties, eggs, wrap in barbecue sauce. It was beautiful, and cheese. It was lovely. But I've broken my binge. But just an update on the food front. Because tomorrow, in the next week, in the next week I'm pretty much on a binge. I'm trying not to go too crazy, but as soon as Christmas ends and all the food is finished, hopefully by the 1st of January, I'm going a bit crazy again on my weight loss goals. And the weight loss goal for next year is to be 11 months carnivore. So we're going full carnivore, man. Because I already slipped on my diet and I'm eating shit again, I can already feel it in my liver. My liver's inflamed heavily. And I'm like, oh, fuck, man, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I've experienced what it feels like to feel sick, and I don't like it. But this food is super addictive as shit. And it's expensive, so I'm kind of pissed off that I'm spending money on it. But that's a little update for you boys. Okay, so let's go. Did we buy that? Let's get the Dragon Elixir bottle. This little, oh, look at this. Look at this thing. This thing looks pretty cool. That looks like a cool decor item. Yeah. Well, let's purchase that for 5,000. And then we'll unfavorite it. I don't mind spending 1.2 million gold, you know. Here's another one, Valdrakken storage crate. Ooh, that's a nice little box. 5,000 gold. So people are making money off me, but that's okay. Like, I've specialized in concentration alt armies, which allows me to go ahead and buy all this stuff. What do we got now? Valdrakken barrel. Oh yeah, the barrel, the plonk. Oh, sorry about that. All right, let's do it. Let's buy this Valdrakken barrel. So there's no point. There's no point earning gold in the game if you're not going to spend it. At least I'm going to spend it on something, because we do want to level up our house, don't we? So now that the minimum price on our favorite list is 5,200, we're just going to let it chill, because the prices are coming down. We could wait another week, but oh. Let's open that mailbox. Also, I want to showcase a couple of add-ons, or one add-on in particular. Okay, let's learn this. All right, so if you press H, it brings up your housing. What do you call it? So I'm currently nearly halfway between 3 and 4, and we want to get to 4, 5, and then 6. Let's see. 6 is coming soon, so really we got a few levels to go for sure. If we complete this level 4, we get the Octagon Room. And if we do level 5, we get the Evening Circle Room. Oh, Square Room Large. But this add-on here, have a look at this. So this Homebound add-on, this one here, this is an add-on called Homebound. Track your player housing rewards. So this works in accordance with TomTom. But really, it's like a... it shows you like where to get extra decor. So there's professions here. Professions. So yeah, you can preview the decor as well, so that's cool. But let's have a look. What we did do. Dragonflight. Dragonflight says 57. The wall within is 84%. So there's achievements here. So there's achievements here that if you go and do them, you'll get these. If we click on Dragonflight. See, there's even more things here. Achievements, quests, so you can go and do these. So the Homebound is another add-on that you can use to go and see what achievements or quests can offer you more decor. Let's say you go and buy all of the decor. I'm like hucking up loogies after eating that wrap. That's not good. Okay, let's say you do spend all your gold. Like, imagine you're a whale for a second, and you go and buy all the decor off the auction house, and it's not enough to level your house up, because we know we're gonna get up to housing levels 10 and above and beyond. So using the Homebound add-on is probably not a bad idea. So and especially if you're an achievement collector, you've probably already got all of this stuff. So each achievement is another 10 experience points, I guess. The other way is another add-on called Decor vendor. Decor vendor. Here we go. I think this is made by the same person. But this one here, I think this shows you all the vendors in the open world. And look at all these vendors. There's so many. Yeah, this is crazy. The housing decor vendors. I spy a housing decor. Okay. A Medrasil. Okay. Do we just go here? Let's just try it. Let's go. Let's click waypoint. I don't know what that does. Hold on. Oh, let's just try and find a place in this area, Donegal area. Where we go? Ironforge, Isle of Dawn. Oh yeah, Isle of Dawn. Here we go. Foundation Hall. Oh, that's right there. Foundation Hall's literally right here. Let's go and check out the Donegal Foundation Hall. Let's go and have a look. Hey, all right. Balwas. Okay, so this is the quartermaster. So the quartermaster has a few little things here. Begin the quest, furniture favor. Ornate window. Oh look, there's some window. 650 resonance crystals, so we can buy that. So there's another one here. This one here, the earthen storage crate, we can't get. It says begin the quest, furniture favor. What is that? Furniture favor. We're on Rowhead. We're gonna quickly have a look at this. Purchase a storage crate in Donegal and return to Paldo Simling. Okay, what's this? Second chair. All right, it's saying to go and start that quest for that. Okay, weird. Is there more decor here? Oh, there's a heaps of stuff. There's toys. There's a pet here. There's a bunch of transmog and stuff. We're not really too keen on that. All that. We do like the housing decor. Look at this. So resonance crystals. So literature of Donegal. So there's some books here. Okay, books for 1,000 resonance crystals. We'll grab that. We've got enough. We've got 400,000 resonance crystals, so we can afford it. Even more books here. Okay, and then more books, so we can have books and books and books. Yeah, I haven't actually put much effort into my player house just yet. But just that one. Let's see if we can start that quest. It's a little bit strange. I'm not gonna like do the whole stream doing all this shit, because this stuff is evergreen, meaning it can be done at any time. So there's no real rush unless your sole focus is player housing. Oh, here's the guy. Second chair powder. Furniture favor. Okay. Purchase a storage crate. All right. Okay. What's this? Oh, there's even more decor here. Look at this. It won't let me do it, but it's all in the red. Okay, so it wants me to go back to that vendor and buy that crate off him for that quest. And maybe we're going to get more decor. So like, just think about it. At the start, we were spending 5,000 gold per item. But if you want to do the free route and go and do all this stuff, definitely hit up that add-on, house decor and homebound. Okay, so we can purchase this thing now. So we purchase it. Notice it cost us 20 gold there. There's a lot of decor that costs gold, so it's a lot. It's a big, massive resource sink. Yeah, big resource sink. Let's go back to this dude now, and then we'll hand that quest in and see if we can get even more decor. Because I don't. This is like calming. Collect this. Like I normally don't collect like mounts, transmogs, toys, and pets and stuff like that. But with housing decor being relatively new, it's something I can sort of get into, and it's a bit more than mountain collecting, because you can like collect all this stuff and then you can build your house in your guild neighborhood. Like it's pretty cool, man. Oh, there's another housing quest here, so this is cool. Okay, it's telling me to go to Stormwind now and purchase a filigree moon lamp. Okay, let's go to Stormwind. So this is kind of fun, man. Like, I didn't even know that we're going to be doing this. So, but that add-on, that homebound and decor vendor, definitely advantageous if you want to get that. So it's okay. Where do we got to go? Oh, we're going to Bellameth. Bellameth is the night elf city that. is where the Emerald Dream was, or is. Here it is. Portal to Bella Meth, where you get your meth for free. Nah, from the Night Elves. Night Elves are drug dealers, bro. So, hey, so this add-on is like telling us where to go and everything. Let's do it. I remember going here. This is like Dragonflight, the last season of Dragonflight here. General goods vendor. Oh, there's heaps of decor on this vendor too. Look at this. And this uses warband 5, 6, 7 pieces of decor, and they all use Dragon Isle supply. So what if we go to our currency tab and have a look for Dragon Isles? Dragon Isles or Dragonflight? Dragon Isle supply. Here we go. Transfer. Oh, we got 27,000. We probably got more than that. Oh yeah, we got heaps, man. Holy shit. How much Dragon Isle supply do we have? Oh my god. Well, we got over 100,000 now. 113,000, 121,000. I'm just going to transfer all of the Dragon Isle supply to one character. Let's just see how much Dragon Isle supplies we got. Because I guess I've just held onto these supplies this whole time, and I've never spent them. It's probably a good thing I haven't spent them, because if I did, I wanted to buy all this decor, I would have to go and refarm all of this stuff. Okay, this might take a while. Man, I've actually got a lot here. Okay, we stopped at 420,000. Okay, it looks like we've got heaps more. Like, it's like all of these characters have like 4,000 to 5,000 resources on it. So, you know, it's 10, so we might as well. And we got a little bench, little night elf decor. Yeah. There's one here we can't do it because it's saying complete the quest, the returning. And there's another one here, complete the quest, honor the goddess and be a night elf. Okay, there's a few little quirks and stuff here, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and learn all this. Okay, there's a bug here. All right, let's just do the quest, eh? What's it saying? Purchase a moon lamp in Bellameth and then return to Dornigal. Okay, let's go back to Dornigal. Jeez, welcome in, boys. I really need to start streaming every day. I think when we get closer towards midnight, I think we're going to be streaming all day, every day, man. Yep. All right, let's go and hand that quest in, and then we'll just learn this, and I think that'll be enough. But at least you'll know how to go and collect all of the decor if you haven't got. Here, dreamy inspiration. Here we go. Hand it in. Oh, there's another quest. Oh, fucking hell. This could be a rabbit hole, fellas, here, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to learn. I might do a little reload because it won't let me learn the decor. But hopefully you get the idea of what I'm doing. Like you can either purchase decor, you can go and farm decor, you can do all the quests and achievements for decor. Heaps of stuff. You can go and farm your own decor and craft it yourself. Like if you are collecting and you don't have much, you got nothing to do. Let's say you finish Legion Remix. Oh yeah, we got one more achievement in Legion Remix, and I left it. It's pretty easy. I left it to the last minute. Okay, now we can learn this decor. All right, so each one of these is going to give us 10. All right, boys. We've got it all. We've got a campaign here. What's this? Oh, we still got the campaign quests for, like, I still haven't even done the campaign quests for the, you know, this patch. This is like a continuance. I can't be bothered doing it. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm just going to get my cup of water and I'll put the plate in the sink. All right, do we have... Oh, we've got a assault. 1 hour to go. All right, so you can see here, defending the Broken Isles, number 3. Complete 10 Legion assaults in the Broken Isles with a time runner. We've got the add-on here, Homebound. And we click on Legion Remix. We're 93% in the Legion Remix event. All these other ones here can be done, you know, whenever. But because the Legion Remix event is time sensitive, this one here, Defending the Broken Isles. This one will give us the vertical fell steel chain, which we need for our anchor on our ship, because we're building a pirate ship, a big one, a big, massive pirate ship. That's the build that's the idea for the housing build. And we need this chain for the anchor. So, and all we have to do is one achievement. So let's go ahead and do that. High mountain. Let's go to high mountain. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's do it. One invasion and that's it. We're done. No more. But you can see here, if you click on homebound again, there is more achievements here for Legion, but most of these, like the class order hall, recruit 20 troops, you can only really do the class order hall campaign and the hidden artifact appearance. All the other ones, like the mission tables and upgrading your class hall, you can't do those on Legion Remix. They've actually taken out that mechanic. So to do those achievements, you have to go and do them on retail, just so you know. But if you are playing Legion Remix and you want to get those achievements done now, like completing the class order hall campaign, you can do that now. It's totally up to you. Because I'd rather do it later on, like when I've got heaps of time. Right now, not too much time. I'm busy, man. I got to play the beta, and I've got to finish leveling these alts on Legion Remix. Okay, yeah. So for Legion Remix, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 days from now, we will finish leveling all of my alts to level 80. So far, I've leveled only 20 characters to 80. So I'm leveling 10 characters to 80 every day for the next 5 days. And we'll show you how I'm doing that exactly after we do this achievement. Oh, man. I think I'm just going to wait here for this. Skycaller Drezamal. We'll just wait here for him. Yeah, so far Legion Remix has been pretty fun for me. I've enjoyed it. I'm not entirely going to go complete everything. I think it's a better shortlist just to complete achievements and quest chains and reputations if it's got Decor behind it. And this add-on, Decor Vendor and Homebound, this is kind of like my all of things. I have installed all of things before, but it's just like that's like complete everything. Whereas this is kind of like a smaller, smaller all the things. It's very achievable, you know what I mean? Like you can just come in here once you complete like Classic or Eastern Kingdoms, Wrath of Lynch King here. You know what I mean? Like you can just chip away. Like if you get bored, you go, oh, we'll just open up Homebound and just go, oh, well, we'll just complete this. And if it's like a time sensitive event, like the pre-patch event is probably going to have Decor behind it. So when stuff's like current, I should actually check that because isn't there like a winter thing happening now? Yeah, Feast of Winter Veil. That's going for the next two weeks, another 16 days. So is there any Decor behind that? I got no idea. Probably. How do we find out? Feast of Winter Veil, because that's like a yearly thing, isn't it? What do we do? Do we go to world events? Here we go. Winter Veil. Here we go. So these achievements here, if they reward Decor, then we do them, I guess. Doesn't look like anything. Let's Google it, eh? Oh, Wowhead's got a little bit of a guide here. Looks like there's a bunch of toys and companions. Doesn't look like there's any Decor. Just toys, a lot of toys. Holiday hat, cosmetics, red winter hat, cosmetics, crafting recipes. Oh, not into that. Yeah, it just looks like a bunch of toys and no Decor. That's good. So we don't have to do the event. Winter Veil. Maybe next Winter Veil they'll have I thought there would be like some Decor with the Winter Veil event, because it's kind of like a what's giant snow globe? What's this? Like the snow globe Decor would be pretty cool. There's heaps of stuff with this event. Holy moly. General goods. Yeah, no, so far no Decor. You watch, it'll be like Decor right at the bottom. I'll be like, God damn it. Battle pets. Man, this event's huge for collecting. Tiny snowman. Is that a pet? Oh, that's a pet. Yeah. Toys, transmog. Holy moly, there's so much to do here. Oh my god. What's the comments say about this? Anything? Oh, the comments are back from back 2013, man. Oh, 2011? Holy shit. Alright, looks like Winter Vale. No decor. That's good. Meanwhile, we should be finishing this fucking invasion. Alright, let's finish this invasion, eh? This is the last achievement for Legion Remix. So in 5 days, no more Legion Remix. I'm going to convert all of my characters over to live. In 6 days, before Christmas. Before Christmas, we're going to have no characters and nothing to do on Legion Remix. We'll be fully converted over to retail. And we're just going to be waiting for the pre-patch event, because when the pre-patch event comes out, we're going to be doing our UIs and all sorts of stuff. But really, we'll do the UI on the last week, because that's when most of the add-ons and that are going to be updated for midnight. So the week before the early access, that's when we're going to do the UIs. But for now, we got to prioritize the gold making guides, because I think that's what you boys are waiting for. And don't worry, you're going to get everything that I know, you're going to know about midnight. Yep, 100%. So if you're watching the content now and you want to see more coming up, chuck us a like. You'll see more videos on your feed. I do 4 videos a week minimum. But moving towards midnight, we're probably going to have more videos. Hopefully shorter videos. We can just quickly this is how to do a certain thing. I'm definitely going to try this time around instead of the deep dives. I know you boys like the deep dives, but this time I'm going to do a bit of mix of both. I'm going to do a bit of short, like 5-minute videos, 20-minute videos, and like 45 to an hour long deep dives and stuff like that. It's going to be pretty handy. Basically, everything that I learn on the beta from now until midnight, I'm pretty much just going to document it and then upload a video and just send it out to the internet. And yeah, the goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers for midnight, during midnight. That would be pretty cool for the channel. So if you do like gold making and content like that, yeah, chuck us a subscribe as well. Now that's out of the way, you got to plug your channel every now and then, you know. But I know the best form of advertisement is no advertisement, you know. Just make high quality guides and walkthrough videos and be consistent, and the subscriber count will come. I totally understand that, because I do see a lot of people that start off on YouTube and then they're like, oh, like and subscribe, and so they haven't even told me what they're about yet. You know what I mean? Like, or what am I liking and subscribing to? What's your content? You know, and unless people don't, if people don't know what you're about, they're not going to sit there and subscribe to you because they don't know what you're doing. But with me, I got to make a new intro video, like a 20-second, like this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, and you know, if you want to follow my journey, blah blah blah, you know, that's it. That's all I need to do. Okay, what do we need? 2 more. Oh, Assault and High Mantle ready to turn in. Yeah, how do we get out of this hole? How do we get out of this place? I am lost. Yeah, Remix has been fun. We've managed to level 167 characters in Legion Remix. So Legion Remix has been good. Yeah, we leveled 97 characters straight up. Hold on, let's do the invasion. We finished. Yeah, we did 97 characters straight up, and then we added in another 70. So that's 167 characters in Legion Remix to level 80. So which brings us to the grand total of 420 characters for midnight. Concentration is probably going to be about 415 concentration characters. 410 concentration characters, because I'm going to have some gathering characters there as well. We'll see. Actually, yeah, maybe I can just have 5 druids set up to do lumber farming. Yeah. Okay, so 415 concentration characters, and I've got a little calculator here that might get you excited about the plans. I did a little poll the other day just to ask the audience on like What should the gold goal be for the end of midnight? Before the last Titan, how much gold should I have? And you can see above my head right here, we're at 133 million. And the consensus of the post, I guess we can bring it up. Let's bring it up. All right, so the poll, we've got 58 votes. 47% said, or the question was, what should my liquid gold goal be by the end of midnight to stay on track for the 1 billion before the end of the last Titan? Currently, I'm sitting at 133 million. Most people, 47% said 500 million. 33% said go all in on, go for 1 billion in midnight. I don't know if we can do 1 billion in midnight. We'll see. But I did some maths. Where is it? Have a look at this. We'll make this a bit bigger. All right. So this spreadsheet here. So all you have to do is what I've done. So at the top here, alts. We're going to have 415 concentration alts. So that's a total of 830 professions. Concentration per day is 225, and the calculation is because like every four days you get 1,000 concentration, but you realistically don't spend 1,000. You probably spend like 900. So what I've done is I've gone 1,800 divided by 8 is 225 concentration a day. So and then all I've done is times 830 by 225. Which equals to 186,750 concentration per day. If you know, that's how much concentration we're spending a day, right? And the calculation is pretty much professions times concentration. And then this profit per point of concentration, or pipicock, I like to call it, pipicock. What I've done here, so I've put a little average. So average these prices over here. So on the right hand side, I've got enchanting and alchemy, because these two professions are my main professions for concentration in the War Within, and probably in midnight as well. Let's say we get an average. Let's say like at the start of the expansion, we're getting about 10 gold per point of concentration, which is pretty cool. And then with alchemy, we're probably getting. Let's just mix it up. Let's just say we're getting 8 gold here and we're getting, I don't know, 12 gold there or whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it is. But the average is about 10. Let's assuming we're making 10 gold per point of concentration. You can sort of see here, daily profit, we're looking at 1.8 million. You see that? 1.8 million gold a day. If we account for 50% procs, we might be getting 2.8 million gold a day. Weekly profits, 13 to 19 million gold a week. A month, we're looking at 56 to 84 million, which is these numbers are getting pretty crazy. Quarterly profits up to like nearly $250 million. Annual profit, we're in a billion. We're in the billion club here. If we can sit at 10 gold per point of concentration the whole expansion, we actually might get 1 billion gold in midnight. Crazy shit, right? That's probably the best case scenario. The worst case scenario is probably like 5 gold per point of concentration. And 5 gold per point of concentration kind of makes a bit more sense. It means we're kind of sitting on about 1.4 million a day. Annual profit's still 500 million. So the goal was to get to 500. If we've got 133, if we can maintain a minimum of 5 gold per point of concentration with 415 alts, we're gonna reach that target. The only thing that needs to happen is for me to remain consistent. So every day is concentration day. Every day we're spending knowledge points, and that's not including how much it's going to cost to level up the alt army. Leveling up the alt army is going to cost a lot of gold, which a lot of people haven't really factored in. So if you're out there and you're grinding shitloads of alts on Legion Remix, that's fine. But just remember, alt armies aren't free. Alt armies are going to be somewhat free at the start of the expansion, purely because you can log in, level up, your profession to a reasonable a standard for like quite cheap, and then literally spend your concentration for gold. But that's only going to last That's not going to last a long time. But the first month of concentration alts on the first month are going to be insane, man. So don't sleep on concentration. But just remember, to level up your alt army, you need to spend concentration on the patron orders. So you got a choice. You can either spend concentration to make easy gold on the first month, or you can spend concentration to level up your profession and then hopefully scale up with, you know, with the other boys. Me, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe we just go full money making on the first month, because that's, if our goal is to make gold, then it makes sense to make gold in the first month, because that's when gold making is going to be at its highest. You know what I mean? It makes total sense to me. So first month, we just go hard on the concentration. Don't worry about any tools or anything. Just full trade our concentration for, you know, because at the start, we might be getting like 30 gold, 20 gold per point of concentration. Fuck, we might even be getting 50 gold per point of concentration. So the first month, concentration odds might be profitable enough for us to continue leveling them up after the first month, you know. So really, we could really just focus on gold making, and when the race to world first kind of ends, that's when prices start coming down. Then we can start investing money into the alt army for the remainder of the midnight expansion. Yeah, it's gonna be a good grind. I like a good grind for sure. Am I going to burn out? There's a high chance I burn out. Very likely chance I burn out, because I went into the war with 120 characters, man, and now I've got an extra 300. So I've got and it's going to be harder to do alt armies this time around. I've got a little bit of training in terms of like surviving burnout. So just so you know, if you boys are planning to do any crazy numbers like what I'm doing, just be prepared for burnout, but this is like concentration alt armies is a really, really good way to change your mindset from short-term to long-term thinking. Like if you can see the goal, it makes it easier and easier to get there, you know what I mean? Like, because you're like, oh, just keep thinking of the end goal, keep thinking of the end goal. And the end goal is this here, 500 million in a year. That's the goal that I've set out. So the community have spoken, 500 million is where we're going. And so, and if we do a little calculator real quick, I don't think the event's going to end. So you go 500 million minus 133 million. That means we need to earn 367 million. So so 367 million. So we've got 2 months, so 18 months. So we've got 20 months. So what's that? 20 months times 4. You've got 80 weeks. So we got 80 weeks from now. So we just go 367 divided by 80 is 4.5 million. So we need to make 4.5 million gold a week to reach that target. Yeah, we need to average 4.5 million a week, which is kind of insane, man. I think we can do it, but I have to be really strict on. I got to prioritize my IRL time management. Like I got to literally stay on carnivore the whole time, because I need the amount of time I got to spend each day to do this. Man, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be a tough mission, but it's a goal that I'm willing to go for. If we don't make it, that's fine. If we're like a couple 100 million short of the goal, it doesn't matter, because it just means next time you do it, it might just take a little bit longer to get to where you want to be. So if you're wondering in life, like if you're wondering now, like, oh, well, I haven't done much with my life or anything like that, don't worry about it. Just keep chipping away. I'm not going to get upset if I don't reach 500 million before the last Titan begins. I'm not going to be upset, because the long-term goal is 1 billion. And if it takes me 10 years to get it, so be it. That's how long it's going to take me to get it. But this is what long-term goal setting is all about. If you don't see any results straight away, don't fret. Just keep thinking of long-term, man. Keep thinking about the long-term. Because if you see no results and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm not doing anything, like, this is bullshit. And like right now, I'm not seeing any results of my weight loss, and I've slipped. I'm like full binging again. because of Christmas time, my missus, you know, I'm not blaming her. I'm letting myself do it. We got to click some torrents. Hold on a sec. But like, I know if we're gonna do this crazy goal in the game, fuck man, like I can't be eating shit the whole time, bro, because I'm literally gonna be sick. I don't want to be sick. I want to be healthy, man. And the only way I can see to be healthy is just to eat like no junk food, no soft drink, nothing. Like limit my cheese, limit my dairy. So I plan, because we're going to go on holiday next December and we're going to go overseas for a month or so. That's when we're going to have a little like celebration for like, you know, I'm trying to tell my missus like we shouldn't be eating junk food if we're at home. Like if we're overseas on a holiday, yeah, you can have junk food, no problem. But when we get back home, we got to associate being home as like eating healthy and grinding, you know, because that's what we're doing. I tell her like, every day we're grinding. But if we're like grinding and then like eating junk food, just, you know, because we feel depressed that we're not getting anywhere or anything like that, that's the true recipe for disaster, man. I swear to God. But like in the next week, so like probably realistically in the next 14 days, 2 weeks. How the fuck we get out of here? Yeah, so within the next 2 weeks, definitely before January 1st, we're going to be transitioning back to carnivore. So my plan is to be beef, butter, bacon, eggs, rudimentary meat, sorry. And then once a week, I'll have a bit of dairy, just once a week on Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, I kind of want to have like one day I don't eat. One day I don't eat a week. One day I have dairy, and then the rest of the days we eat just meat and eggs and shit, bacon, whatever. Because I know for sure if I don't do that, and I'm playing World of Warcraft like flat out, like 12 hours a day, man, it's not happening, bro. Like I just know the equation after a year. I'm just going to be so big. It's not going to be healthy, man. So if you're playing copious amounts of World of Warcraft and you're a big boy like me, there's a high chance if you don't change your eating habits and you just keep playing video games, like the equation is like you're just going to get bigger and sicker. I don't want to do that. Like I understand it now. Like I understand. Like right now I'm full biggin, so I'm a little bit of a hypocrite. But I'm telling myself, nah. After because we bought a bunch of food, and I told Mrs. once all that food's finished out of the fridge, that's it. I'm only buying eggs, bacon, steak. You know, we get some chicken, we get some lamb, whatever. But there's no more carbs in this house. I'm not going to eat carbs at all next year, at all. Not until December next year when we go overseas. And if we can associate being on holiday and having like cheat meals on holiday, I'm absolutely fine with that. Because if we go on holiday if we go on holiday one month every year, that means the remaining 11 months of the year we're eating healthy. So if you look at if we're eating healthier in moderation, like 11 months of the year we're eating good, clean, and then we have 1 month where we let our hair down, that's absolutely fine by me. And then I guess after that month, so maybe in January we take like before the end of January we have deworming fucking tablets or chocolate or whatever, you know, just because when you eat junk food and crap, you know, the chances of getting parasites is pretty high. You don't want parasites, do you? Oh yeah, shout out to Steven Spielberg's new Disclosure Day movie coming out next year. Fucking hell. That's fucking some freaky shit, man. Basically, the movie's like depicting that there's like 1 billion people on this planet who are not human. They're like entities, they're like hosts. Like humans are like a host to like a parasite or entity from another realm. And they're like slowly like manipulating this realm through the people, which is kind of crazy. Kind of like makes sense with people talking about like reptilians, shapeshifters, and all sorts of crazy shit. Like, kind of makes a bit of sense. But like, it's obviously just a movie, and it's Steven Spielberg. Come on, like, who knows what happens? But I'm looking forward to seeing that movie next year. I don't know when it's coming out exactly, but it's coming out. Where's the eagles? Oh, the eagles are coming. Come on. Me and this rogue are waiting here for the eagles. Come on, let's go eagles. Yeah, here they come in, the war eagles. It's like fucking Lord of the Rings here. Hey! Defending the broken isles. Oh, I was a bit slow on that screenshot. Oh, the eagles fucking flew in and then they flew away. Oh well. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh my god, are we stuck in here? Can we hand this quest in? Oh my god, I'm still phased. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to take the war eagle back up to the top, and then we're going to... I don't think I think we already got the achievement, so it doesn't matter. Hold on, let's just check that homebound. Oh yeah, Legion Remix is now gone. It's no longer there because we've completed all of it. Oh, meta achievements. Look at this. Wow. The Great Horde, meta achievement. Oh, it's like a vault, a guild vault. Oh. All right, since we've completed all the achievements, let's head back to Dalaran after this, and then we'll buy all the decor, and then that's pretty much it, man. Use the eagles to get off the ship. All right, so we'll go, what, back downstairs. Where did I go? Was it down here? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, here we go, here we go. No, wait. Ah, he's supposed to click the eagles. The eagles are like flying past. You have to click them. Fucking idiot. All right, now we can hand it in. All right. Okay, I'm excited. This is the last Legion Remix character. So we can turn off Zygles because we don't need Zygles anymore. So the only thing left to do in Legion Remix is to level up my characters. So that's going to take another 5 days. And what we're going to do next is we're going to get our decor item. Then we're going to show you how I'm leveling up exactly. I might do a couple, but we won't do all of them because we want to jump on the beta. All right, mailbox, what do we got? Nothing in there. Okay, here's that decor venter, Domelius. I'd like to buy from you. I think I bought like 10 of everything. Yeah, 10 of everything. Okay, here's the vertical steel chain. We might get 20 of these steel chains just because I feel like that's a little bit better. Because the steel chain kind of makes sense. All right, let's get another 12 of those. Can I buy like 10 of them? Nah, I got to buy them one at a time. 2, 3. Yeah, so this steel chain, you could probably like add them together and stuff like that. I think these steel chains would be pretty worth it. The only reason I'm buying like 20 now because apparently you can buy these after, but they're going to cost like more resources. And because we pretty much finished on Legion Remix, we might as well send all of our bronze over to this character because there's nothing else to spend bronze on, if you know what I mean. There's nothing else, so you might as well spend your bronze on these decor items because the chain kind of makes sense because it looks like chain and it looks like it's good chain, and you can, if we're making a pirate ship, there's probably going to be a lot of chain required, if you know what I mean. So any ropes or train, or because we got to think about, they got the mast, and if we do an airship pirate ship, we're probably going to need more than 20 pieces of chain, if you know what I mean, because we're going to have like the chain connected to the deck, and then the deck's going to be connected to some sort of air bubble or like a balloon, hopefully. So who knows? We might even just buy a shitload of chain because I actually don't know how much we need. So we got 20 chain. What else do we need? There's torches. 10 torches is enough. Hanging fell steel chain. So this hanging chain, this one's more like decorative. This chain might be good for around the side of the ship, maybe. So yeah, let's get 10 of these, or let's get 12. Okay, I'll get 4 more fell steel chains. So we got 12 and 24. Okay, let's learn all these. So we're gonna have enough chain for the ship. Because it's like every time I see a piece of decor, I'm like, ooh, I can use that in my ship design, perhaps. All right, what else we got here? Demonic storage chests. We got 11 of those, so we got enough chests. These chests look alright for like a room. Tome of the Corrupt. We've got 5 of these. I don't think we need more than 5 of these. Torture axe. We got 6 of them. Hanging fell steel cages. We'll grab some more of these. We'll get 10 cages. We got 10 thrones. 10 thrones will do. What do we got? Moonwing Gaze, I think we've got a few of these. Corruption Pit, we got 7 of those. I think that's enough. Legion's Hollow Communicator, we got 10 of these. These look cool. Oh, we'll grab 12. Okay. Fell Fountain, I think we got 8 of them. That's enough. And the Altar of Corrupted Flames, we haven't got. We got 6 of them. So we'll grab another. We'll grab another 3. Whatever. I think that's enough decor. So we literally got all our decor that we want. We still got heaps of bronze. I just don't want to fill my house chest up too much. Because I think hopefully you can delete this as well. Like if you got too many. Yeah. Can we open that? We can't open the housing thing from here, I don't think. Anyway, let's go and fly down to Val'Sharah. Show you how it's done. Okay, so I'm pretty much just going to fly to Emerald Nightmare. And we just got to do full clear. I'm only, or not a full clear. I'm going to be doing 6 bosses. So we skip the last boss, Xavius, just because it takes a bit long, and yeah, you got to do manual running and stuff. You technically don't need to kill Xavius at all. So we'll just start the timer fresh. We've got a fresh timer. Every time we do a character, a full run, we'll click the lap button. And we'll see how long it takes. Just for consistency, once we engage the first boss, that's when we'll start the timer. Okay, so like right now. So I'm literally doing 20 clears of the raid every day. That's how I'm managing it. I could just do 10 clears a day, but 20 clears a day is probably what, 3 to 4 hours a day. But we can work that out after we do a couple runs. I think each run's about 9 minutes, so 9 times 20. It's bang on 3 hours a day. So 3 hours a day. So I really got like 15, 16 hours left of grinding Emerald Nightmare to get all of my characters up to level 80, and they should be ready to go into retail. Once I get these characters into retail, I plan on getting some professions on them. I'm already 100% set on tailoring as being one of the primary professions that these realm flippers have. Just because I want to be able to craft bags in the future. I think bags is a good market to have because everyone wants bags, you know. Everyone wants bags. Yeah, so I'm thinking bags, and then them tailors can do, in the future, those tailors can do like cloth crafting for people on different servers. Like the idea is to have these guys literally at the crafting order table or at the tailoring table. So when they log in, they can do their auctions, and at the same time they can check the crafting table and just have a look if there's any orders that people want for like whatever cloaks or whatever. Mostly cloaks, but this is a kind of a future thing because what I suspect what's going to happen is that they're going to make crafting orders region wide, which is going to be awesome, really good for the community, because then really you can that's another way to make gold. Instead of doing, you can do concentration, but you can just do it for gear crafting instead. So people could like craft. People could put an order in for like a rank 5 weapon or gear or whatever it is, doesn't matter. They can put an order in and they can just put rank 2 materials in and a tip, right? And then you can go ahead and pick that order up if you like the tip, obviously. If the tip's good and it's got rank 2 materials in it, then you go, yeah, I'll do that one. Then you got 30 minutes to do that order. And because it's region wide, like everyone's going to use it, because like if it's region wide, people are going to be like, well, why am I mucking around with people on my server when I can talk to everyone? I can like, I'll let myself, if I make my order available to the entire region, you know what I mean? Then why not? Kind of makes sense. And then and if other people are doing that, they're going to be using that. There's a button next to it which they introduced in Dragonflight. It's called the view similar orders button. And if they click that and they go, oh, other people are putting 8,000 gold tip, 5,000 gold tip. And if the orders are like if it's a high in demand item, people can go, oh, well, I want mine done quicker, so I'll put 10,000 gold tip. And then crafters could log in, click on the crafting table, look at the orders, and there'll be a list of all the orders that they can do. And then there'll be like tips associated with it. And then obviously the crafters are going to do, if the crafters can only do like 4 public orders or whatever, or if they can only do 1 public order a day, 1 public order a day is probably not a bad idea. Because then they can log in, and then if they only got 1 order to do, they're just going to pick the order that has the most tip on it. You know what I mean? So like whatever's got the highest tip on the order, that's the one that's going to get done first. So it's kind of like you can, if you want it cheap, your order's just going to be at the very bottom. It's kind of like in Bitcoin with the mempool in Bitcoin transactions. Like if you're putting less satoshis per byte, your transaction just gets delayed until someone wants to do it. And the thing is, if you don't want to pay anything on Bitcoin for your Bitcoin transaction, you can literally just be sitting in the mempool for ages. And the only way to get your transaction processed is to put more tip on the transaction. Basically, it's the same concept. I think that World of Warcraft Blizzard developers are going to introduce in in the Last Titan, because before they can implement that system, they have to make the system shit. Basically, like the way they implement these systems is they make the system shit for ages, and then the solution is what they want to implement the whole time. Then they'll go, oh yeah, by the way, you can now put public crafting orders for region wide, and you can put quality on it. And then people are going to be like, yes, finally, oh my God, thank you, Blizzard, you know. But Blizzard, ever since Dragonfly and I saw that view similar orders button, I'm like, boom, this is straight up price targeting. Like this is how they make the price dictated by the the player base. So whatever the player base is willing to tip, that's kind of like how they're going to do it. But because it's a player driven price indicator, they have to make it so everyone uses it. If only a small amount of people use it, then the tips are going to be like really, really high. And if the tips are really, really high, then there might be a legal thing where they're like, oh, you're artificially creating game mechanics that push the prices up so you can make more money through selling the WoW token. So what they do is called problem cause solution implementation. So they make the crafting order system so shit for so long, people get so frustrated and upset with it. And when they finally bring in the solution, which is the region-wide crafting orders that are based on tips, like whoever's got the highest tip gets their thing done first. Especially if only crafters can only do 1 order a day, they're not gonna. If they only got 1 order to do each day, they're not gonna pick the bottom tip. They're gonna pick whatever's the highest tip, and the highest tip gets done first. So if you want it done, if you want it done today, you tip. Like if you want, like imagine the last time they implement this, and you want the first rank 5 gathering tool or whatever, alchemy tool, enchanting rod, and you just go, fuck it, I'll put 100,000 gold tip on there, no mats, 100,000 tip. And if there's a crafter out there that looks at it and goes, oh well, the mat's only like 10k and that's a 90,000 gold tip, I'll do that. And they got 30 minutes. They got 30 minutes to go to the auction house, buy the materials, take it back to the crafting order station, add it all in, and then add concentration, and that's it. That's exactly how they want it to be. And I've seen it so many times, man. I'm like, okay, this is exactly what's happening. But they can't introduce it straight away, because if they do, the price of the tips are going to be too high and there's not enough people going to do it. So they condition the player base first, because people are using like recipe scan, craft scan, and they're like, oh, this is fucking annoying, like I just want to log in, have a look what orders are there, and then craft a bit and then log out. That's all they want to do. But like if they're making it so competitive, like you have to use macros and shit. Like it's not happening, man. And that's what I mean. Like that's what they're implementing. It's so obvious to me. But my audience and other people are just unaware of how problem cause implementation, problem cause solution implementation. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but like that's the way I see it. And they're smart. They're smart. They know they can't do it straight away because there's probably legal reasons before it. But let me know if you think I'm crazy. You know, most people do think I am pretty crazy, but I'm largely misunderstood. I feel like I know what I'm talking about. So only time will tell if that solution gets implemented. That kind of means that alt armies are going to be mad money, man. Because at the start of the expansion, if you can guarantee rank 5 crafted items, like profession tools, gear, weapons, and that, if you can guarantee it using rank normal quality items, yeah. If you can log in on one character, click the crafting order station, and there's like a tip there for like 30,000, 20,000 gold in the first month, and someone wants something crafted at max rank, and they're offering rank 2 material or normal quality materials, and then you're sitting there with a bar full of concentration. It's like every 4 days you can craft a piece of gear for like 30,000 gold or whatever the tip is, because it doesn't matter. It's whoever's paying the highest on the region-wide crafting orders. You know what I mean? And then you can just log into another character and literally do the same thing over and over again. And like that's because that's going to be worth so much money, man. Because at the start of the expansion, everyone wants fucking rank 5 tools and, you know, gear and that. But it takes a little while to get ramped up to be able to guarantee craft that. You know what I mean? And right now, like you can rush to have guaranteed crafts, and then you can control your server's market. So if you're first to market crafting staves and then no one else is doing it, then you can make money from double resourcefulness procs on high quality reagents, and then you get a tip on top of it because you're the only one that can do it. So it's short lived, but like the system that's a bit more fairer is to have it region wide and allow people to use concentration. So if people can use concentration to craft gear based on tips, it changes the game again, man. Yeah. Oh shit. My guy's dying. Hold on. Let me zone out. Oh, the tricksters got me. The tricksters got me, man. Motherfuckers. Just gonna wait for the tricksters to teleport. Come on, baby. Where are you? Teleport back to me. There you go. But yeah, thanks for the lurks, fellas. I'm sure I can teach you a fair bit. But yeah, it's like this. If you're not ready for the information, it's best to keep quiet. Just observe. I'll show you how it's done, boys. Don't stress. I've noticed, I've understand my audience a bit more recently. There's 2 types of main audience watching me. There's the Western audience that watch me. They don't necessarily comment or say much because it's like a conflict of interest / ego. But I found that the most responsive people that watch me are people from countries that don't really have like high income. And it totally makes sense to me now because like I get more interaction from people from like South America or poorer nations, usually poorer nations. Like one dude, I met someone in game the other day and he's like, "Oh my God, are you Goldson?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, man?" He goes, "Oh, I've met my idol." I'm like, "Oh shit." We had a full chat, and it was interesting because he's like, "Yeah, well, the median salary here in my country is like 100 US a month, you know." And I'm thinking 100 US a month, that's like 1,200 US a year. That's like nothing, man. And I worked out like if you're RMT in World of Warcraft, which I guess a lot of people do that. They make gold in the game and they sell it. Like that's the whole point of like Chinese gold farmers or just gold farmers in general, botters. They literally farm gold in the game and they sell it for real money and it's literally their livelihood. And I've realized that I'm like, shit, I guess that's the audience. That the majority of my audience are people like that, which is okay. it's just taken me a while to understand that, because the Western audience, they don't give a shit, you know, because it's just a game of ego when they watch me, right? You know, that's all it is. It's all about comparing yourself to other people, and if you're like, I get less viewership because people generally feel like they can't compete with me, so they don't engage, which totally makes sense. But like, they will watch other people who they can compete with, and they will engage with them. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like, but that's the game of ego that we play. But like, I realized that's the Western audience of mine, and the other audience is the people from the poorer nations. So we're talking like South America, Africa, you know, Asia, I guess, like Philippines and stuff like that, because those people can like literally play World of Warcraft, make gold, and then RMT it for real money and live off that money. Because I thought about it, I was like, man, like, you know what I mean? Like it's a lot of money, man. Like, especially if they, I know it's illegal, but you know, I'm not ever going to do anything like that, because that's just crazy, man. But like, if you see this 133 million above my head here, if like, depending on where you are in the world, you might see that and go, but that's like how many months' salary is that? Like, we can work that out right now. Can we access the shop? Let's work that out in AUD. What my liquid gold is actually worth. So let's go options. Oh, shop. Just want to find out what a WoW token's worth. Okay, WoW token's 304,000. So if we go 133.5 million, so divided by 304,000. That's 439 tokens, right? So 439 tokens times, what is it, $32 Australian. It's literally 14,000 Australian dollars. And when that guy told me that, you know, like he makes like 1,200 US a year, I'm just like, I can see why people watch me from those countries now, because it makes total sense. It's if their livelihood is gold making in a virtual economy and then selling it for money to survive off, then there's total incentive to do what I'm doing, because I'm literally showing how more efficient you can be making gold in the game. Like, but from the Western counterpart, like the Western audience, like, it doesn't make sense how much gold you make in the game, because they make more money outside the game and they just buy the token, right? So, and I guess people, they get sick. People that are lazy in the game, they don't want to buy the token. And if they're lazy in the game and they have no money, then, or they have less money, they go to third-party sites to buy gold, like Chinese gold sellers and that, like other websites where you can buy gold illegally, and then they transfer it to you in the game. Like, that's called RMT, real money transfer. But you can buy gold in the game way cheaper than you can if you buy the token, if you know what I mean. Like if you buy the token, it'll cost you 32 Australian dollars and you get 300,000 gold. But I reckon it's probably like half the price, maybe half the price to buy the equivalent amount on an illegal third-party website. But so like it's illegitimate, and it's against it's not illegal, it's against the terms of service. If you get caught, you get in trouble, right? But I sort of understand it a bit more now. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm getting it now. So like, people are making a livelihood, making gold in the game, and then selling it through RMT to live off it, because it's like way more money than what they would get working a normal job in their own country. It's kind of fucking whacked, eh? Makes me want to move to a country that's got a lower cost of living, if you know what I mean. But it's very interesting, because I'm like slowly understanding how people play this game. Like, me personally, I'm playing this game to show that you can do more if you apply yourself. You know what I mean? Like if you apply yourself, you'll get shit done. And then my theory is like, okay, well, if I can do it in the game, if I can set goals in the game and achieve what I want to set out to achieve, then what's stopping me trying to achieve that similar goal in real life? And like, A real life goal could be like, I don't know, I'll become financially independent so I don't have to live off the state. That's a decent goal. I think most people want to be financially independent. If you ask any normal person, would you like to never work again and play World of Warcraft and don't have to worry or stress about money? Most people would be like, yeah, of course. That's a stupid question, mate. But the reality is that most people don't apply themselves, and so they never get to that stage. It's kind of weird, right? Like we all know what we want, but we're just not willing to get it. And I'm subject to that hypocrisy as well, because like I know what I want, but at the same time I'm fighting myself. I'm like, fuck, because like right now, like I had a fucking Burger King Hungry Jack's fucking wrap this morning, and I knew I shouldn't have, but I did it anyway. But the whole time I'm like, yeah, it'd be all right, because I'm telling myself like, after Christmas you're going back on the horse, you know, and I will, because every time I do it, I get better and better at like cutting out junk food. And this time I'm going to go even harder, because I'm going so hard in the game. Like I'm committed, I'm consistent. Like I'm trying to transfer that skill in the game to my eating habits IRL, you know, and like optimizing my routine. Like I'm optimizing my routine in the game, for fuck's sake. Like wake up this time, stream, like make gold, do this, do that, wax on, wax off, you know, all this kind of crazy shit, man. And like being addictive personality. Like I love playing World of Warcraft. This game's fucking addictive as shit. I love it, man. I love this game. There's a high chance I never put it down, but I've played it for 5 years now, and I right now, like the way I see the world going, we're gonna more and more people are gonna be playing video games, and less people are gonna be working. So it only makes total logic for me to lean into this kind of industry, you know, like content creator, influencer. I think long term, I see myself as an influencer. You know whether people see that or not, I definitely feel like I am. And in the future, I'm going to be doing video logging, traveling Asia, and just kind of applying, like, I'm going to do video logging, but in a different sense, because I'm coming from a World of Warcraft gaming background, like working out crafting costs, working out, is like trying to find value in the market, and then taking those skills out on the road and like evaluating businesses and just being like, okay, we're going to go check out this business today, fellas. We're going for a little bit of a drive. We've sussed out. People are saying that this is good value, so we're going to go work out exactly what they're talking about, and then sort of start a video log like that. We go somewhere and then we have a look at the menu. We sort of do some rough calculations on where the value is, and then we order that value, then we evaluate it, and then we go, okay, is this business really providing value to the marketplace? And if they are, we'll give them like some, you know. So it'd be like a travel somewhere, have a look around, and then at the end we go and order food, and we eat food and review it, and that'll be like the style. But because I'm going to attack it with a World of Warcraft personality and a World of Warcraft like crafting profession, goblin mindset, business mindset, it might come across as a bit different, because I see a lot of video loggers out there. They're just bunch of people that are just like reacting to shit. You know, they're not really thinking about shit. You know, they're just going, oh, look at this. Oh my God, do you see? Look at the color of this milk tea. Oh, they got bobber in it this time. It's like, the fuck are you cunts doing? You know what I mean? Like, all right, like, but like all the vloggers I see, they just talk nonsense, man. They don't know what they're doing. They're just, you know, they're just faking it till they make it. You know, and I see that all the time. I'm like, man, I could do a better job than that shit. And my plan is to take my audience in the future, take my World of Warcraft audience over to that vlogging style. But I'm still going to play World of Warcraft. Probably World of Warcraft until the servers end, man. We're going to be playing this game for sure. So let me know if you enjoy that shit. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in seeing more of IRL Goldson. Because there's a high chance we get a camera like this in about 12 months. We're probably going to go overseas for a month, and meaning we're not going to play any. Or we'll probably bring the laptop, but we won't play too crazy on the World of Warcraft. Because usually December's not too busy for World of Warcraft. Yeah, but we could like log in. Imagine sitting in the hotel at a resort, at the pool bar playing World of Warcraft and we're video logging it. So say, hey boys, we're drinking Mai Tais and we got the laptop here on the go, you know, making some gold. That'd be funny as, man. Okay, it's been 28 minutes. So it's probably about 11 minutes per run. So 11 minutes per run. So what's that? 11 times 20. So it's about 3 hours 66 or 3.6 hours a day. Which right now I can spend 4 hours a day doing this because the goal is to get these characters up to level 80. So we're going to go into Midnight expansion with 420 characters. It's going to be so fucking wild, man. It's like this time around, like in the War Within, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, man. I was guessing, man. But this time with Midnight, I sort of know a bit more how to approach gold making. I'm not 100% like on what's the best thing to do on a launch. I suspect the best thing to do on launch is to provide like enchants and missives and stuff that people want. And what people want at the start of the expansion is like they want the missives, they want the tool enchants, like all the profession stuff first. So I reckon we focus on providing like the profession tool enchants. Like there's a multi-craft weapon, a multi-craft profession tool enchant that a lot of people are going to need and want for sure. What else? Like there's going to be a multi-craft missive that people are going to want as well. You know, like it's going to get pretty wild. There's going to be consumables people want. I got to go through all of the lists. I need to spend some time on the beta and just type in all of the markets that are going to be coming in Midnight and filter it per profession and sort of work out, okay, this is where we're going to be spending concentration on, and this is where we're going to focus on active crafting. You know what I mean? Give us 1 sec. I'll be right back. You boys are being too chatty. I got to go and have a shit. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Turns out I was busting for a shit big time. I'll show you boys a quick trick to get back to the start of the instance. Cast Nostwind's Voucher once, and then when you get to the bazaar, hit it again, like so. And then you'll get teleported to the front. All right, I'm pretty much just going to turn the tunes up and we're going to chill. We're chilling, boys. Just make sure you keep your hydration up with some water. Cheers. Oh, that's so good. Cold water's so good. These characters we're leveling up are pretty much going from level 20 to level 36 in about 11 minutes. Or probably 10 minutes on average. You can see we're at the 40-minute mark on the timer at the below bottom of the screen, and we've got one more boss. So really, once we kill this last boss scenario, so it looks like it's going to be about 42 minutes, so 10 minutes, 30 seconds on average to gain 16 levels. And then the next time we do it, we gain about 12 levels or 22 levels. Yeah, it's weird. All right, it's done now. This guy's actually got to level 37. So the next time we do this, like tomorrow, we'll do this and we'll be above level 58. So it only takes like 3 days to level a character at level 80, just so you know. If you're watching this on the VOD and you feel like leveling up alts and all that is monotonous and boring, then you're pretty much not ready for alt armies. You're still in the short-term mindset. When you fully embraced alt armies and concentration for gold making, you're literally shifting away from short-term gratification and moving towards long-term gratification, which is the better one to go for. Because like I always say, slow and steady always wins the race. Also, sometimes on your alt character that's getting boosted, if you kill a boss, sometimes the experience tokens go into your bag. So it does make sense to keep an eye on the bags for some missed experience tokens. It used to go into your mailbox, but now it goes directly into your inventory. I just thought about it. If I'm gonna do 20 runs a day for the next 5 days, I reckon I could just do 10 runs in the morning and then 10 runs in the evening just to break the day up. So I think I'll do that. We'll do 10 runs and then we'll go onto the beta. Okay, that's 5 characters completed. So about halfway, and it's been about 52 minutes. So another 50 minutes from now, we should be finished. So around about, what, an hour and 45 minutes on the clock, we should be done. But this is kind of how I make gold, through repetitiveness and consistency. And I think that's how you build any sort of wealth in and out of the game. Just have to be consistent with it. Come on, Mr. Trickster. There you go. Just waiting for the Trickster to teleport so I can drop combat and rezone. Let's go the opposite way this time. Let's go to the eye first. Drink water, boys. Drink water. Hello, Crazy Bear. Looks like someone is full sending it tonight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've got 5 days of grinding to go. Emerald Nightmare all the way. I believe in you. I believe in you too, Mr. Crazy Bear. Oh fuck yeah. I believe in everyone as a collective. Hey, look at that. Thank you. Oh, update there, Mr. Crazy Bear, if you can hear me. 500 million before the last Titan. That's the goal. Do you still believe in me now? We're going to average 4.6 million gold a week from now until the end of midnight. If anyone can do it, you will. Oh, thank you. But that is aggressive. It is aggressive. I'm averaging 450k per day in Décor. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's some Crazy Bear gold right there. I'm not making any gold at the moment. I'm broke. Hold on, let me turn it down a little bit. Yeah, man, I'm broke. I haven't done any Décor yet because I guess these guys aren't level 80 and they're still technically on the Legion Remix server. Yeah, I thought about how much time I would have to put in to compete at the moment, and it's a lot of time, and it's time that I can't really afford because I prioritize the gold making guides and stuff like that. All of my guides are going to be free as well. All my video guides, everything, it's all going to be out there. So, but I have to I've got to put some time and effort into the guides because I'm going to go for like quality guides, practical, you know. And I'm going to have them ready for midnight. Before midnight comes, they'll be ready. But that's really good that you're getting 450 a day just on Décor. That's pretty amazing. Have you converted to flipping, buying and flipping, or are you still farming? I think it might be time to just stop the farm and go to flipping. It depends. If you're quite happy providing value to the market by farming, crafting and selling at a good price, and you're getting 450 a day, that's pretty honest work, man. I like that. But I see other goblins, they already stopped the farm and they're just flipping now. But I don't know, I feel like that's a little bit risky because the prices are still coming down. I don't think we're at peak saturation just yet. Yeah. But I can't keep up with the lumber farming, so my profits are throttled. Well, it's good then. It's you get what you get out what you put in type arrangement, isn't it? Which I think's not bad. Otherwise, if it wasn't like that, then one or a handful of people could control the whole Décor market. No, I am farming and selling only on one realm. Oh, yeah, righto. I think I remember you saying that. Yeah. How many markets are you in on the one server? It's like, isn't there like 243 Décor items that you can sell? Also, I heard I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently you can buy the decor off the vendors for like resources, and then you can sell them on the auction house. But I don't know if that's true or not. It could just be a rumor I've heard. Now I'm farming and selling only on one realm. I think what you're doing is definitely the ethical way of making gold, for sure. So I applaud you for that. Good job. I'm gonna farm my own lumber in midnight. All the lumber I get, I'm gonna try the 5-man lumber farming, and then all the lumber that I get, I think I got to work out how much lumber I need to craft decor. My plan is to craft decor every 4 days on these 70 characters, using like the tailoring epic bolts. Because if I can craft epic bolts every 4 days, and I sort of know how many bolts I make every 4 days on average, and then I can sort of work out how many decor items I can craft every 4 days, and then all I have to do is work out how much lumber that is, and then that's how much lumber I've got to farm. Because then that way, that means the only farming I do would just be lumber farming. I won't do any like jewel gathering farming or nothing. Because lumber farming's easier than mucking around with nodes and overloading and shit like that. I'd rather just farm lumber. But I still got to give it a go. I still got to give it a good go, man. I got to try it on 5 accounts. Preliminary napkin math. It was like 8,800 midnight lumber I needed every 4 days or something like that, I think. But that could be wrong. That's a lot of lumber. That's a shitload, actually. When we jump on the beta, we'll have a look at tailoring, and I'll have a look. I'll show you how. We'll do a calculation on how much lumber I would need to farm every 4 days. Because I know lumbering has a cutoff period. You know what I mean? Like there is a cutoff period where like you can be like, oh, you know, how much is too much? You know, like you sort of got to limit yourself to what hours you're willing to pull in. Because obviously lumber farming, you can go all day every day if you really want to do, but it's, you know, like that's all you're going to be doing. But if you can like say, oh, like maybe 1 or 2 hours a day farming lumber, then you could craft stuff and then post it, you know. If you sort of know, if you craft, like if you know, oh, today I've got to get 1,000 lumber, and if I get 1,000 lumber, I can craft my daily crafted items and then just post that on every realm. I feel like that's a good one. Where did I go then? Hold on. Crazy Bear says 239 crafted items. I'm probably doing, that's a lot of items, man. 239. I'm probably doing about 170 right now. Holy shit, bro! That's a lot of crafted, man. But you're only selling on one realm, so it kind of makes sense. I have 2 professions to finish getting set up, so not in those markets right now. So are you planning to like have one of every decor on one server and just sell on one server? If you're just doing that and you're getting 450k a day, that's pretty mental, man. That's like actually crazy. And only being on one account makes total sense. It makes it easier. You don't have to like server hop. You can just cancel scan on and just stay on the one realm. I want to get into it, man. I want to get into it, but I don't want to get into the whole cancel scan. I just want to farm my stuff, craft it, and then just post it and then send it. And if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It just means I'm going to sell more the next time, you know. What I really want to, I want to make sure I get my crafting costs correct. That's all I want to do. I just want to make sure that, because on Mantheus' stream I asked him, because he said most people want to farm for about 10% of what the token's worth. So right now in North America, it's 30,000 gold an hour, or 10% of the token is about 30,000 gold an hour. And right now, like 1 hour of lumber farming nets you way more than 30,000 gold. He said on EU it's like 120,000 gold an hour with the current prices of lumber. So if it was 120, that means the price can come down another 4x. Because prices always fall to the marginal cost of production. And if 30k is like the minimum price that people are willing to farm lumber for, but it'd probably be more like 40,000 gold an hour farming lumber, because you got to add in, you got to sell it as well. So it might be like 50,000 gold of lumber an hour plus another hour, to sell it or something. But let's just say it does go down to that level. That means the prices have more to come down, but you never know. Crazy says, I'm farming with my 5-member team. Yeah, boy. I'm getting about 700 an hour. Holy shit. And that's with 5 characters? So what's that, like 150 each or what? No, 133. I don't know. Oh, fuck, my brain's cooked. 700 divided by 5. 200 divided by 5 is 40. So what, 140 lumber per hour? That's all right. That's actually not bad. My Décor spreadsheet lets me calculate the average cost across all Décor items for a realm. Oh, hold on, I need to think about that question for a second. My Décor spreadsheet lets me calculate the average cost across all the Décor items for a realm. And so the average cost per lumber, or the average cost of all the Décor items selling on the realm? Because I think there's a distinct difference, because lumber yields are different between, like, all the lumber yields are different between each expansion, right? Sorry, not average cost, but the average profit. Ah, okay. Average profits. Yeah, okay. Because I was watching Mantheus, and the way he calculates it is that he uses TSM, and he gets a custom price source. So he gets all of the Décor. Say like you focus on the lumber from the War Within expansion, and I think he just made it so a custom price source. So it'd be that lumber, and he grabbed up the material prices of the crafting cost of each item minus the region sale average, and then divided that to try and work out the cost of each lumber, because each crafted Décor has a different amount of lumber attached to it. So the way he was doing is trying to work out what the average cost per lumber is, which is pretty smart. That's the way to do it. But he's doing it in TSM off the TSM numbers. So are you doing something similar like that, but you're doing it in a spreadsheet? You're exporting the prices and then getting your sheet to do it? The TSM way kind of feels good because it's based on the TSM regional average. Yeah, I don't know. So you're saying if Dalaran average profit is 900 gold per piece of lumber, but on area 2 it's 1300, then I might move my inventory over to area 52. Oh, how is your spreadsheet calculating that then? That's a hard calculation, man. That's a hard ass calculation. What is your main server? Are you Dalaran? Because that's a hard calculation, man. For me, it's probably hard, but for you, it's probably not. I'm just trying to think, like, because you have to track the average profit for all items on different servers to see where you're getting more average profit. That's a crazy bare gold calculation right there. Yes, you're in Dalaran? Okay. Maybe I'm trying to think of how I would attack it, bro. I think hold on, let me think about that for a sec. I have a sheet that gives me the price of the item, and it has the number of lumber needed, so I can calculate the average price of lumber across all My question is how are you getting that information into your spreadsheet? Are you using the TSM API? Or like Saddlebag Exchange or any sort of API? Are you inputting API data into the spreadsheet? Or are you manually would be pretty impressive. I will give you that. But I'm just trying to think, like I prefer the manual input as opposed to the API. We got 3 more. We got 3 more runs, including this one. Crazy says the price of Décor is the auctionator shopping list. Ah, auctionator, yeah. I have coded manually the number of lumber for each Décor item. I'm interested to see your spreadsheet. Have you done a stream on how you do it yet? Or are you going to wait a little bit for that? This is the crafting sheet. Oh, shit. 18 December. Because if you put like 12, 8, you know, it confuses us Aussies a little bit. Just like with your imperial stuff, you know, confuses the shit. The Tartarian imperial system, the Dec Eldo, the Tartarians counted in base 12, so which is the imperial metric. It's the imperial over metric. So shout out to the Tartarian Empire that is now the United States, or what? The remnants of Tartaria, I would say. We are all wrong. It really should be coded year, month, day. Okay, now you tripped me out, bro. That was the second boss, wasn't it? Yeah. I just remember we got to go up to the Dragons of Nightmare. Here we go. I'm definitely gonna have a perusal. Is this your 4th iteration of the sheet? Because it says here, Housing 4 as the title. Is this the 4th iteration of your sheet? If this is the 4th iteration, you're going hard on the spreadsheet. I do love spreadsheets, man. I need to think of a spreadsheet for me. But I guess I could tell you how I'm going to approach it crazy. Like, yeah, like I don't know if what I'm thinking is good or bad. I kind of need some player feedback here, man. Like, I got 70 realms on NA. These characters I'm leveling up right now. I don't know, I'll put that there. Sorry, that was like a bit of a flashbang, your spreadsheet there. So yeah, so my goal is just to craft stuff and then sell it on the server. So because I'm going to level tailoring on all of 70 characters, just for the purpose of making decor and like bags and shit. And the bolts, I guess. We can do bags from the Wall Within. We can do bags in Midnight. And it's something that can be like, it's got a big longevity aspect to it. Because everyone that comes into the game, they want to have bigger bags, you know. And like with new players coming in, the bag market might see a little bit of resurgence. I'm not sure. Crazy says, I'll be streaming tomorrow morning if you want me to show you more. Yeah. Tomorrow morning, what's that, Friday? So what time, like right now it's 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. for me right now. So what time would you normally start? 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago? Like right now? Or 8 p.m. for me, so I'll be on 5 a.m. It's 8 p.m. for you now. So what? That's 14, with 14 hours difference. So 5 a.m. plus 14 hours, that's 7 o'clock. Nah. If you're streaming at 5 a.m. your time, that's 7 o'clock my time. That's like in 9 hours. You're going to stream in 9 hours? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, okay. From 9 hours from now. Okay. Yeah, man. I'll be there. 7 o'clock. I'll be there, brother. There's so many ways to do it, eh? Like, I feel, because I'm going to be so busy with the alt army, I can't afford to sit there and cancel scan. You know what I mean? Like if anything, I just want to log in like I do concentration, like every 4th day. Just log in, craft some bolts, you know. And every 4th day is kind of like, I could do every 3 days, maybe. Just because if I do it every 3rd day, we could have the auctions listed for 48 hours. So that's like a 66% uptime, maybe. To do it 100% would be even harder because, you know, if we're logging in every 4 days, that means we have to log in twice every 2 days. We got to log in every 2 days, and we can. So if we post for 48 hours, you know, it's like it'd be cool if we can post for like 36 hours or something like that. If we could post for 36 hours, logging in every 2 days would make sense. Because you'll have like an 8-hour window during the day when you can log in and you don't have to cancel. I don't want to log in and then have to cancel with like 8 hours left, if you know what I mean, because that's just annoying. I'd rather just post for like 48 hours, and then log in every third day and then repost, like craft and then repost again. So maybe every 3 days we can do it. So every 3 days we just post bags and decor and stuff like that. But yeah, but the decor would be more, I would make more money doing the decor every 3 days, but it requires me to farm lumber in between those 3 days. I'll eventually learn how much lumber I would need to farm. I have no idea exactly, but like how much lumber do I need to farm to have decor on 70 realms? Fuck, I have no idea. But like I'm willing to try it out. If it's too much, then I could just give this little venture up and just stick to like just crafting bags, you know. And bag crafting is like every 10 days you can do bag crafting. But realistically, every 4th day makes sense. Because then you could log in every 4 days, craft all your epic tailoring bolts. You could just sell the bolts. If I pair tailoring with alchemy, I can do transmutes every 4 days. And I can do bolts every 4 days. And then those bolts I can turn into bags and then sell those bags directly on the server. So every 4 days I just log in, craft my bolts, craft the bags, sell the bags on the auction house. I'll craft my transmutes with concentration and then sell that, put them on the auction house and then log off and then log in. Just do that every 4 days. That sounds crazy to me. That sounds mega crazy. Yeah, I don't know, but like I could just say, stuff that, it's just too much work, you know, because having 350 characters doing concentration professions on those guys are going to take up the bulk of the time. But I guess once those guys are finished with their leveling process, then I guess I'll have time to flip. I don't know, man. It's like I feel like I'm biting more than I can chew. So I really need to just figure out where to prioritize or where to focus my energy, you know. Drink some water too, by the way. Drink some water. I need a refill already. We'll have a refill after these characters are done. We've got 2 more characters and then I can finish the other 10 off later on while I'm uploading the stream. Where's your stream, buddy? Who's online? Met's online? What? And who pops, man? Who's pops? There you go. That's my version of a shout out. I don't know how to do shout outs there, bro. I haven't set up any commands or anything. I know when I raid Met, he does a shout out. I tried doing the / shout out, but it doesn't work. You have to like set it up properly. Remember I said 1 hour 45 minutes? It looks like it's going to be 1 hour 50 now. 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will start the stream showing how I get my numbers for the day and how I restock using TSM. That's what I need to learn, man. So I'll be definitely there, man. For sure. Hey, oh, fuck. I've just realised I got fucking raid tonight, bro. It's Thursday. Shit. Yeah, so you'll be starting and I'll literally have half an hour left on the raid. So our raid finishes at 7:30 and you'll be starting streaming at 7. So I'll probably miss the first half of it. I probably won't be there until the first half hour, yeah. Then I'll wait till you get on. Okay, yep. All right, thank you. Yeah, because like I've got TSM, but I haven't really put enough effort and time in because I've never had to. But now that I'm doing this realm shit, like I kind of need to work out, because I was watching Mantheus and he's got some like tricky shit going on. He's got like move to bags, like something like overflow to Warbank, or he's got these TSM options there that he just opens up the Warband bank and he can just click a button and all the materials come, because he said that TSM knows what's on the auction house and what I have in the inventory, and then he clicks a button that if something's sold or if there's nothing on the auction house or none in the bag, then he'll automatically take an item from the Warband bank and put it in his inventory. as a way of like restocking. But I remember you doing it a different way completely, like with the guild bank system and like some add-on. So there's obviously heaps of different ways to do it. Yeah, yeah, I don't know, but I will have the guild and the warband bank available to do it. Because the way I see it, like if this realm thing works, like I know how to sell cross realm, then that means at the launch I can maybe go into some of the crafted markets, like crafting like the PvP gear or like crafting necklaces and rings and stuff like that. Because there's a bunch of crafted gear at level 90 that you can make. So like level 90 gear, and then you got the crafting the profession gear. Like those there are going to be selling pretty good, man. And it kind of makes sense to get like one character. Like say for example, we get a jewel crafter, and we can craft like 70 necks or like 140 necks, 210 necks or something, which is like 3 per server. So I could just like have a crafting session where I go and craft like 210 necks. I buy all the materials, you know, I make it rank 5. I put like missives in it. Like I make it the correct stats, like haste crit or, you know, haste mastery or something like that. Haste crit kind of makes a bit of sense at the start. Anything with haste is going to go really well for crafted gear. And with profession gear, I reckon like multi-craft and then resource. Multi-craft would be ideal, and then like finesse, deafness, perception, profession tools. Like it kind of makes sense to make all of that stuff and then put it in the warband bank. Because then you could craft like let's say I make a blacksmith that can make like the gathering herbalism tool and the mining tool. I could craft 3 perception or 6 profession or 3 perception herb sickles and then 3 perception axes, mining axes. So that's like 6, 12, 18. We can craft 18 tools per, that's a lot. That's like fucking 18 times 70. So that's like 1,260 items. I'm not sure how much the warband bank can hold. I have no idea. But if we can just work out a number that we can craft, let's say the warband bank, it's under 500. Okay. Let's say we just craft 1 of each. So what's that, like 1240 divided by 3. Let's say we craft 1 of each profession tool, and we want to put 1 of each on each server with the correct stats, you know, because people are going to want deafness, people are going to want perception and finesse gathering tools like straight away. So we could just spend early access learning how to make the profession tools, and then we craft them all. And then we work out sort of like how much did it cost us to craft everything? Like we work that out in the spreadsheet, and then we make a TSM operation and say, okay, this is we get our minimum price plus 25% or whatever. So we're minimum making 20% on our shit, and then we'll just sell it at whatever the market is, whatever the region market average is. We'll just sell it at like, I don't know, at that price. I'm not sure exactly, but it just means like we would craft it, figure out our price, and then figure out what we're going to sell it at, then distribute that across all the realms, and then sell it at the same price on each realm. Is that what you do? Obviously, some realms will be like they'll be selling for 10,000. Some realms will be selling for 30. Other realms will be selling for 8,000. Like all the realms are going to be different. But if you're selling operation, yes, you're saying yes. If your selling operation is just, you know, just sell at 5% below the region market average, and you know, but like no less than 25% profit. Maybe that's good, because that increases the sale rate, wouldn't it? If your price is competitive and it's got the correct stats on it, then there's a high likelihood that you make the sale, which is kind of what I'm aiming for. I don't want to sit there. I know that you can make more money by posting at the highest price and not undercutting. I understand that, but I can't be, I can't afford to sit there and cancel scan. I just want to craft a bunch of shit, distribute it, and then sell it. You know what I mean? And I worry if I do that it's going to piss a lot of people off. Because I'm just trying to provide value to the market. That's the only way. That's the best way that I can feel. Because like gathering all the reagents and then selling it. Gathering takes time. Then crafting it takes time. Working out how much it costs to do it per item, and then distributing it takes more time. Then selling it takes even more time. So if you're just flat out doing it, cancel scanning all day, every day, that's absolutely fine. But because we're going to be doing other stuff as well, like I can't afford to. I have to be competitive with my pricing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Crazy Bear says you use auctioning operations to post, warehousing to manage the inventory, and crafting operations to handle the crafting. I haven't really got into the crafting operations or warehousing operations at all. I know how to do the auctioning stuff. That was pretty straightforward. But maybe you can show me later on tonight. Okay, this is the last character, fellas. So this is the 10th character. It's probably going to take us an hour and 51 minutes to do all this, to do 10 characters. So it's really just under 4 hours a day for the next 5 days. And all of our characters are going to be level 80. Once they're level 80 and we can convert these guys over to retail, we can start doing the profession setups on them. Like I want to start doing, I guess I want to get some tailoring bolts on the go. And because these guys are like brand new to the War Within, and we've pretty much maxed out the War Within, they can probably have a really good catch-up session, meaning like if they go to like the Undermine, I've got enough cash there to buy the books off everyone. So probably spending 10 to 15 minutes on each character going around and collecting all the free knowledge and the treasures might give like a really big boost to like crafting the bolts. Because really, I just want to make some bolts to make the War Within bags, because I feel like the War Within bags are gonna be way cheaper. Just like when Dragonflight came out, the Dragonflight bags were like a quarter of the price of what the new bags were, and it was only 2 slots less. So like, if people are working out, cost per slot per bag, the previous expansion bags had offered more value, but some people just want the biggest bag and they don't care how they get it. But looking at how the bags are in Midnight, the amount of cloth required it's quite substantial. And so I mean the bags, the Midnight bags are going to be really expensive, man, compared to the War Within bags. So maybe we start off in the Midnight expansion selling War Within bags, because I could pre-craft them now and then just have them ready, and then I could just post them every couple of days or whatever. Because I reckon new people will come in and they'll probably want some bags, so it makes sense to go and do that. Crazy Bear says, I will show you everything. I'm intrigued. Everything you say? I will set up a new profession. Okay. Well, that's very kind of you. Yep. I'll be there. I'll just be half an hour late, man, for sure. Yeah. I just realised that well, at least the raid, and who knows, the raid might even get called off, because the raid isn't mandatory because we're on holiday. But if enough people show up, they'll do like a raid, alt raid. I don't mind. I dedicate 5 hours a week to the guild for raids, 2.5 hours on Thursday and 2.5 hours on Sunday. I'm very happy to do that. I'm also happy to get educated, for sure. The more knowledge I can get, the more knowledge I can share. I just remember who taught me what, because, you know, at the moment I get most of my information from Mantheus and yourself. Canadia was a big part of my education as well. I really hope Canadia's doing well. Who else was there? We had Semicolon, learn a bit from him. Scope Killer, shout out to Scope Killer. Who else? Who else is pivotal in my experience? No, I think that's the most. That's everyone. I think. Yeah. I can't think of anything more off the top of my head. Crazy says I'll be streaming 4 hours tomorrow. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Yeah, man. You spoke with Canadia about a week ago. Nice. Yeah. He will be coming back, but is spending more time in real life activities. Yeah. Good on him, man. Because that's the true end game, man. Real life is the real game. IRL is the real game, man. Yeah, true. It's good he's doing well. Is he married yet? Hitched up? Did you ask him? The last time I checked, he had a woman on the go. Either way, I'm happy for him, man. I like Canada. He's a good fella. I just hope I don't burn out, man. But every time I burn out, I have a little hiatus and I come back. I'm like, fuck it, I got to keep going, you know. Like if I burn out, I have to like if I take a day off to say, okay, I need to stop doing this because I need to focus on I just need to focus on what's the priority and then just keep focusing on the priority, and then when that priority changes, because I understand with concentration alt armies there is diminishing returns, and I need to find out when the diminishing point is, because I need to get to that as quick as possible and then I can chill. Because I know going too hard all the time is going to burn me out, because that's what happened in the War Within. I got burnt out doing tailoring and alchemy, and I didn't heed the warning of Canadia. He said that tailoring you should change to enchanting, and I was so committed to tailoring, and I didn't adhere the advice from Canadia. And I ended up burning myself out. And then I took a little bit of a break, and then I came back and I dropped all of my tailoring professions and picked up enchanting and leveled all that up. And then I made another army, and then I doubled the army again. I'm like, oh fuck, what have I done? I burnt myself out a few times in the War Within. A few times. This time around I'm gonna try and manage it, because I know if you take too much pressure or too much stress on the body is not good. Oops, sorry. Yeah, he's not hitched, but he seems to be enjoying the journey with the lady. Yeah, man, good on him. Yep, 100%. He seemed happy with every time he spoke about her. So that's a good thing in my book for sure. If you got a lady in your life, and yeah, 100% go with it, man. Crazy says, well, you made a whole lot more gold than I did in the War Within. Well, that's kind of you to say, but I did put a lot of time in. Like I put thousands of hours in, Crazy. And I realized doing that gold making's all about how much time can you trade for gold. Because that's the equation. Gold making is all about how much time can you trade for gold. If you've got more time, you can make more gold. That's 100% the equation. And it took me ages to realize that. And then that told me that Blizzard are in the business of selling time. And it's a good business model, for sure. That was the last boss too, by the way. Is that 11? Oh, let's see. We're just going to log out. All right, so yeah, 10, so 149. So 49 plus 60 divided by 10 is, yeah, just shy of 11 minutes per run. So 11 minutes per run, that's literally, it's about 38 minutes. It takes me 38 minutes to level a character from 10 to 80 in Legion Remix using this method. 38 minutes played. So it's pretty good. So we can cancel this character out. Give us 1 sec, fellas. I need to go to the toilet. I'm just going to load up the beta. We'll get that beta loaded up, go for a quick piss, and I'll be back there. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Crazy Bear says, I spent all of my gold developing the crafting sheet, rolling on floor laughing. You spent a lot of time on those spreadsheets, I will give you that. But you're a spreadsheet man. You're a spreadsheet man. That's okay. You also said, what knowledge rich, poor as shit? Knowledge rich, poor as shit. Ain't that the truth, man? Ain't that the truth? Oh fuck! I was supposed to get water. Hold on. Ran out of juice. Let's log into the Goldson Bank character. More water. Check out my water bowl. Check out my water bowl. Haha. All right. Whoo! What are we doing? What are we doing? Crazy Bear. Hold on. We need to put some emoticons in the chat to denote we're moving on to the next chapter. So this part of the stream, we're on the beta now. Thanks for watching this far into the stream. We've been live 3 hours, 15 minutes, so I don't know how long that's going to be. We're going to edit out a fair bit of the stream, so don't stress. Most of my audience watch the VODs more than the live. So give us a like if you like the edited VODs on YouTube. Thank you very much. All right, what are we doing? So we're on a new beta build. This character's got Tailoring and Enchanting. Let's go and we're currently playing retail like it is beta. I mean, like it's live. So we've had a reset. So after each reset, we're going to come to Captain Flair Swan, the requisitions officer. He's going to give us a weekly quest. So this one here is tailoring. So far, we get 7 tailoring points every week without doing patron orders. Just so you know, I've got a sheet here which I'll make a full-on video on how much knowledge points can we get each week after we initially collect our stuff. So don't worry about that. We're gonna do a full profession knowledge deep dive, and we're gonna have one for each profession as well. So we've got a weekly quest here for enchanting as well. 10 radiant shards. 10 radiant shards at high quality. You're kidding me. Enchanting actually gives 3. You see that? See the enchanting knowledge point weekly gives 3 points. So in fact, enchanting gives us 8 points. Wait a minute. Wait. No, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points. Okay. But you can get 17 enchanting points a week after you've initially completed the profession treasures and you've gotten the additional knowledge books from the abundance quest. So we're looking at about 17 enchanting knowledge points each week. So that's pretty cool. Let's have a look at the if there's anything we can craft. We got a first craft bonus. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Let's craft this for first craft bonus. Gives us first craft gives you only 5 moxie. That's pretty interesting. I thought it gave 10. Maybe they changed it from 10 to now 5. So first craft looks like we're getting bonus experience. We're getting 5 enchanters moxie and 1 enchanting knowledge. Not bad. So the point of me leveling up enchanting on this on the beta is to set up I'm going to set up like a disenchanting build on this guy. So how many points we've got? We've currently got 16. So we've got 16 knowledge points, but we need 25 to unlock a spec tree. So to skill up, we need to craft this one a few times. But I'm in no rush because the limiting factor is knowledge points, and disenchanting on the beta realm isn't like a good idea because it's just hard to get materials. But anyway, let's click on here. So we go show unlearned. Okay, we can't do any patron orders on this character. So that means the patron orders are done. Also, this character is only level 84. So I want to get this guy to level 85 as well. So let's go to Tailoring Trainer. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got a few more recipes here. We can learn these off the trainer. Let's see if we can do a little first craft. So recipe, first craft bonus. Looks like we're out of juice. Looks like the wardrobe. Yeah, look at this. So you can craft the cosmetic items. Look at this: 10 Arcana Weave, 32 Arcana Weave bolts, 6 motes of wild magic to craft this blood tempered cape. This is a cosmetic carafe. So this is what it looks like. These are shoulders. Oh my god! See these shoulders? It might be a bit hard to see, but these shoulders have like claws or bones on them. Kind of looks like a Harandar type shoulders. But I've never seen a craft where you craft a cosmetic craft. It says wardrobe enhancement. So there's a few here. There's like another one. Yeah, interesting. And see how these all use Sunfire Silk. So these are all transmogs that people can sell. It says binds to warband. So is that like you craft for yourself? You can't sell them? Yeah, this is interesting. And this is kind of like a resource dump because it uses all the high-end, you know, if you want these appearances, you're going to have to craft these Sunfire Silk and Arcana Weave bolts, man. It's kind of crazy, yeah. Anyway, and then the Sunfire Silk pack, these are the ones I was talking about. So this is a 38 slot bag. It uses 32 Sunfire Silk and 10 Sunfire Silk bolts. That's crazy, man. That's crazy talk. So these bags are going to be expensive, man. And that's why I said before, like I reckon the War Within bags are going to have like a better cost per slot because the previous expansions are 2 slots different. So the War Within ones are 36 slot bags, but they're probably going to be like 25% the cost of what these ones are going to be at the launch. So there might be like an opportunity there to craft the War Within bags to sell in Midnight, just purely because the materials are going to be used more for like the tailoring, spell threads, some decor and stuff like that. Like no one's going to be buying these bags unless they're mad. But we're not selling to whales, we're selling to the majority of the population. Same here with the Arcana Weave reagent rucksack. This rucksack, 10 Arcana Weave, 32 Arcana Weave bolts. So this reagent bag is going to even be 3 times more expensive than the other ones, which is crazy. But the thing is, you can level up. It says here, every time you craft one, you can level up. So maybe that's how we level up tailoring up to 100. We just craft these. I don't know. It seems like expensive way to level up, in my opinion. But if we're just crafting decor, I wonder if decor crafting has a skill requirement. Let's have a look here. Where is the decor? Oh, yeah, house decor. Here we go. So actually, you don't need to have a certain skill. You can craft it, you know, whatever. So this tailoring gear, have a look at this. So we got pillows. So pillows are going to be pretty sought after, I reckon. Sunfire Silk bolt, Arcana Weave bolt. So these pillows are going to be hell expensive, man. Hell expensive. We got a carpet. Okay, we got a carpet here. And then we've got a lounge cushion, another cushion. So these pillows and lounge cushions are going to go, man, I reckon. And it looks like you only need 12 Thalassian lumber for that pillow. The other pillow you need 8. So that's okay. Let's say we have enough to craft like a pillow and a Silver Moon lounge cushion. So that's what, 20 lumber. And there's a plush bed. Look at this. So people want a bed and put pillows on it, maybe. That's 46. So that's what, 66 lumber. And we'll probably, at that stage, we'll probably run out of bolts because I don't think we're going to be able to craft that many bolts every 4 days. So we really just need to pick the item. There's like 6 decor items here. I reckon we just pick the one that's going to sell the most. We've got a bag here. I don't think the bag's going to sell as much, maybe. The curtains, Silver Moon curtains. Maybe these sell all right. I don't know. The bed might be a seller. Yeah, we won't really know until we find out the numbers. But let's assume people let's say they want the curtains, right? So that's 24 lumber, right? So if we go to our little trusted Windows calculator, say if we're going to craft curtains, you know, every 4 days or whatever, I guess we could probably, it says here 8 Sunfire Silk bolts. I reckon we could craft curtains. They all use the same amount. So maybe we can craft 2 or even pillows, man. Pillows might be high. I don't know. It's hard to tell. The pillow market might actually be pretty good because I don't know, people might want a pillow. Who knows? But it's hard to tell what people are going to want. Maybe people want everything. Maybe people just want this bag because this bag looks cool. Only costs 16 lumber. But anyway, let's just say people want the bag and it's 16 lumber. So you go 16 times 70 characters. So we need 1,120 lumber from the midnight area every 4 days. So what's that? We divide that by 4. So we need to collect 280 lumber per day to be able to craft one of these items and sell it on a realm every 4 days. And who knows? We could alternate it. We could craft a bunch. You know, it all depends which one's selling the most. You know what I mean? Like we could just one time we can craft the bag. The other time another time we can craft pillow. And we just have we can have like 6 decor items per server. And just every 4 days or every 2 days we just sell it. I don't know, man. It's hard. Like, I know that we'll probably make gold during it, but it probably won't be enough gold compared to like, you know, selling consumables and whatnot. Anyway, let's go to crafting orders. Here we go. Crafting orders, show unlearned. We've got ones here 11 minutes to go and we can't do them. Embrued. Okay, this one here we can do. We need a imbued bright linen cloth. Let's create a few of these, eh? Where's the bright linen cloth? Where are you at? All right, let's craft this bright linen. I need to farm more cloth, man. Like, I'm telling you what, man. Like cloth might be rare, man. It might actually be a bit more rare this time around. I'm gonna craft. Yeah, that wouldn't be enough. Imbued bright linen bolt. We'll craft a few of these just so we can complete the order. Let's go back to the crafting order. I need some more materials, I swear. But because we need to complete 3 tailoring orders, so let's do this bright linen alchemy apron. There we go. That's going to give us 1 tailoring knowledge point. Here's another one. We need to use concentration. So remember, you're going to have to choose. To level up at the start, you can spend concentration to level up, or you can spend concentration to make gold. It's up to you. You got a choice. I think personally, I might go with just leveling up. I don't know. We'll see. Did we complete 3? No. I'll come back tomorrow and complete 1 more, but there's no rush. Okay, so let's open the mailbox and just see what we got. We got a few points. We might as well allocate a few of these tailoring points here. I'll show you how to collect the weekly stuff as well. So we open up tailoring, specializations. I put 30 points into fabric specialist, and fabric specialist allows you get high quality cloth drops can now drop in midnight zone. So you want to put 10 points in here. I think the first 20 points you want to put into nimble needlework for sure. Because nimble needlework, 20 points in nimble needlework will allow you, see, we're at 19 points now. If we put 1 more point in, we can learn arcana weaving. And once we learn arcana weaving, we can start making arcana weave bolts. So as you see in the favorite list, we've got arcana weave 1 out of 10, sunfire silk 10 out of 10. So we've got enough charges. So the tailoring on early access would be fly around, get your treasures, which will net you 24. It will net you 24 points, and then you put your first 20 points into nimble needlework, which allows you to start accumulating bolt cooldowns for both. And it says enemies in the midnight zones can now drop sunfire silk. So you got sunfire silk, and you got arcana weave, and then you got bright linen cloth. So there's 3 types of cloth that you can get. So the first 20 points allow you to start obtaining the first 2. And then fabric specialist, unlocking just this tree, fabric specialist will get you to start getting the normal cloth. So you can either go both ways. So you can put 30 points into here, or you don't even need 30 points. Just 10 points will do. Yeah, 10 points in here. No, 15 points will allow you to learn Eastern Kingdoms cloth, which means you can get more cloth in Eversong Woods and Zuluman. Also, you can get a chance of high quality cloth as well. If you put 30 points in there, you got a more higher chance of getting high quality cloth straight up. But to be honest, the high quality cloth isn't going to be worth. It's going to be worth a lot at the start, but it's not, the usefulness of high quality cloth isn't going to be there for like a couple of weeks. So I reckon put your first 20 points into nimble needlework, and then 15 points into fabric specialist. So 24 points. So you only need like what, 19? No, you only need like 16 points, eh? 16, 20. You only need 21 points to get, and I'll show you how to get that right now. Like, it's pretty easy, man. Pretty easy. So right now we've allocated 50 points in total. We don't need any more points. So 50 points, we can start doing stuff. And when we start doing stuff, so every week you can get an extra 2 points for each profession if you go and do all the treasures. So what I've been doing, I've been flying over from Silver Moon City. I fly across into Zulaman. I found that Zulaman area is the best area for farming the weekly knowledge. Now I'm not going to be doing this on my alt army. No way, no chance. My alt army is going to level up slowly with patron orders. But if you're rushing to get to like a full build, you definitely want to be doing what I'm doing, what I'm about to show you right now. So these little forgotten Armani caches, it's kind of like dirt pile treasures. They give you coffer key shards now, so they're not completely useless. So, but these things are everywhere. And you see that? We just got a lost Thalassian vellum. This is enchanting knowledge, 2 of them. 2 enchanting knowledges. So my plan is to level up tailoring and enchanting at the start. And once we can like farm cloth and disenchant that cloth, because yeah, we'll have a look at enchanting after we do this, because I think there's some changes to enchanting as well, which might make this the most lucrative method at the start, other than jewel gathering, but it might cost a bit more. So like, oh, hide and seek. Hello, sorry, I missed your chat there. What'd you say? Hey, Goldson, been a minute since I've been able to check in. That's okay. That's all right. You're looking good, my man. Proud of you. Hey, thanks, mate. I won't tell you what I've been eating today. I won't tell you. But yeah, for 11, my New Year's resolution is to go full carnivore, man, for five days a week. Oh look, we're getting more. Look at this. We got tailoring knowledge. We've got the other enchanting knowledge here. So we've really been flying around for like a couple of minutes, and we've gotten 3 out of the 4. But you can see here on the map, I just keep my eye on the map and just looking for the little treasure piles to show up. Alternatively, you can just open up this map and you can sort of just fly around the zones and stuff like that. Well, I appreciate the comment, my friend. Thank you. I'm only human. At the moment, I've slipped, but oh, look, we finished. We've got all the knowledge. So, okay, that's easy. So if you don't know, the treasures in Midnight, they all give 2 knowledge points each. They all give 2 knowledge points each, man, for sure, which is good. Also realize that you passively get you get housing dye from collecting those, the treasure chest. The random treasure chests give relic coffer keys, dyes, bit of gold here and there. But you can see here, we also can level up. Some of these world quests, they give void light mile, which is kind of like your new resonance crystals. But you can level up as well with them. I just picked the world quests that give gear and stuff. There's a world quest here in the Void Storm. Special assignment. Oh, we could go to Harandar and do. There's a special assignment in each zone here. See this? Midnight Season 1. So we should go to Harandar and the Void area, which we will do. We'll do that right now. So we'll half back to Silver Moon, and I'll show you there's a portal. There's a portal to the Void area and the Harandar zone in Silver Moon City. So don't stress. All you have to do is remember to complete the campaign on one character during early access. Once you complete the campaign, you don't have to do any side quests, and you'll unlock all of the zones for all of your alts. And pretend we're an alt now. There's this character, when you come into the inn in Silver Moon, there's a character here called Sora Dormy. She's a blood elf. She's laying on this couch. I want this couch for my house, right? But you talk to her and she'll it's like talking to Bran and skipping the level up campaign, and then you can just go straight to any zone. So it's literally, if you skip the level up campaign, you automatically get the world quests. So you just got to remember, like, do you want to level up with world quests or do you want to level up with the campaign? It's totally up to you, your choice. So, but see here, there's the void area and then there's the Harrendar area. We'll go to the void area first. I want to level this guy up. I'm eventually going to level this guy up to level 90. Yeah. So my goal for midnight, the beta, is to get tailoring and enchanting leveled up. So I want to try and find a place where I can farm cloth and then turn that cloth and disenchant it. Yeah. All right. What's this quest making us do now? Gather carrion to weaken. Okay. We got to gather something. Gather carrion to weaken slavering ultradons. Slavering ultradons. Oh, yeah. Okay. So there's 5 elites cruising around in this area, and if we get the foul carcass, that will weaken the elite to make it easier to kill. Okay, so we'll collect a couple of those. We got 2 already. This will be the 3rd. All right, let's see if this works, eh? Let's put this carcass on the Ultradon. There you go. I think it makes it just easier to kill the mobs, eh? And I've got drink your water, and we've got the hold to cast button. So we're just pressing down one button and we can kill stuff. I'm a big fan of this now. For open world content delves, I just hold down one button and it literally executes my rotation, everything. I don't have to do much. And it's above average, you know. It's kind of crazy how good it is. All I have to do is, you see on my screen, all I have to do is just track my cooldowns and my utilities. My rotation is done by the rotation helper. I don't really need to optimize my rotation, you know, because I'm not really doing high level content. Like in the raid, my monk doesn't have it on. I do everything manually. But like when I'm out in the world questing or doing delves and like just whatever, that one button rotation helper all the way, man, all the way. It's so good. Yeah, I'm kind of digging Midnight, man. Like it's going to make a lot of people come back and play because the game's just easier to play, easier to pick up, you know. There's a lot of hidden stuff there, like people don't really realize when they, you know, as they're being hooked. It's like a fish doesn't realize it's fucked until it's like out of the water. You know what I mean? Okay, one more. We need one more dude. Hello, you're over here now. So this is a world quest. We're doing world quests to level up because if you skip the level up campaign, you literally, it's either world quests or side quests or dungeon leveling or whatever. So just be aware. I think it is quicker to level up in the campaign, but doing the world quests are good because you get some gear, you get some void light mile, you know, you sort of know when to stop. So what's this thing telling us? Deciphering darkness. This gives us a ring, 152 ring. If we were level 90 doing world quests, this gear would be like 226, man. So like I reckon getting to level 90 and then just doing world quests will get you geared up. Like the leveling path is going to be pretty lit for a lot of people. Once you hit level 90, you can go onto the auction house and buy everything, every slot, and it'll give you 206 item level. So all the gear that you're doing now in retail, it's going to be worthless within the first week. Before early access, man. Because like the plan is to get gear crafted. Oh, look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this for a world quest. Look at this. This is like a new puzzle, man. I don't get it. Like, what are we supposed to do? Like that? No? Oh man, this is, oh, fuck. This puzzle's whacked, man. Then you got to make all of these blue. Oh, if they intersect, then that's no good. Yeah, this puzzle's fucking hard, man. I don't understand it. See how you got the red line and then you got the blue line? If the lines don't intersect, like this one here is intersecting, isn't it? Like maybe we put that line up here, but then that moves that there. That one goes there, and then that one goes there, and then that one goes here. Oh fuck! Now what? Oh my god! I miss the old puzzles when they were like easy as. This is fucked up. See, like we've made a square. Now what do? You put that middle one over here. Look, yeah, boy. Oh, we got to do this another 3 times for a world quest? Are you fucking kidding me, Blizzard? If I can learn how to do it now, it makes sense. Okay. All right, let's work this out. So make a square box first. Square box first. And then... Yay! We done it. Okay, fuck. So yeah, okay, just make a square box first. Seems like the easiest thing. So just focus on making an outside box. And then... Oh, shit. That one goes here, maybe? No, that doesn't go there. Oh, fuck. This is going to be tricky, man, to work out. See, I don't know. Man, this is tough. Fucking hell. Is that supposed to go there? Oh, okay. I don't know. Was it worth the ring? Yes, it was. But if we do one more quest, we'll get the special assignment. So we just need to do one more quest. And the special assignment kind of makes sense because that gives you level 90 gear, man. And you can get two veteran chests a week. Yeah. And that's a good way to level up. Like just do the minimum special assignments and you'll get gold, you'll get resources. Like that's the cheap way. Oh, this quest is a bit easier. Just got to fly through the mobs. Okay. Pretty easy. But like I reckon spending time doing this on multiple characters is a waste of time. In Midnight, I'm just going to focus on doing this on one character only. So on Wednesdays and Saturdays, we're just going to focus on playing the one character. And then if we manage to stream outside of those days, we'll be streaming gold making stuff for sure. Yep. Okay, that's done. Special assignment is now unlocked. So let's go and do that. I don't know what it entails. But this is the void area. This is kind of weird. I don't like this area. It's a bit shit. But you might like it. It reminds me too much of like Azkahet. Oh, fuck, I'm thirsty. And the special assignment is a group quest. I guess, can we solo it? Maybe, maybe not. We probably can't at this level. We'll see. We're only level 74. This special assignment looks like you got to be either level 90 or have a group with you. But the fact that we're only level 84, we're like 146 item level, you know. We're about 60 item levels below what the crafted gear would be, and we're like 6 levels below the intended item level or the level. But it looks like we can do it. But the reward that you get from doing this is only equipped at level 90. So this special assignment stuff is really only level 90 stuff, to be honest. So I highly recommend if you're going to gear up multiple characters, don't do the campaign skip until you hit level 90. Once you hit level 90, then skip the rest of the campaign. Yeah, that's my advice if you remember that one. Okay, what now? Okay, we collect that. Oh shit, we got a boss here. Fuck, it's hot. I'm going to turn the aircon on, man. Starting to warm up now. It's hot. But this is pretty much what I'm up to on the beta. Just leveling up. Just doing some professions. The goal is to get all the characters to level 90 and like have decent profession skill so we can show like where to farm, where to skin, like where to, you know, I'm going to showcase jewel gathering. So I've got to cover herbalism. I've got to do a herbalism and mining guide all in one. And I'm going to do a skinning guide. I've got to do a cloth farming guide, disenchanting guide. I've got to do profession shuffle guide, like prospecting, moat transmutations, you know, active crafting, what markets to craft for consumables, what concentration craft videos, profession treasure videos. Fuck, I got heaps to do. And the best way to achieve that is going to be doing it on the beta before the expansion. And so in 5 days, I'm officially, I know I've said this before, but I'm officially done with Legion Remix in about 5 days' time because all of my characters will be level 80. They'll be on retail and I'll just be focusing on making the guides for Midnight. I'm going to do all my spreadsheets for Midnight, all going to be free. So my prospecting, all the sheets, I'm going to have one sheet. Maybe I make a video on each spreadsheet. No, sorry. Each shuffle, I'll do a spreadsheet for each one. And then if you can copy, or I could just make one big fuck off sheet, but I don't know. It kind of makes sense to do it separate. And if people want to make it together, they can. But I'm trying, like, yeah. And then at the end, I'll just make one massive sheet for every profession. So it'll just be like one Goldson sheet. Oh, we got our first Sunfire Silk, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. Sunfire Silk just dropped. At high quality too. Fuck yeah. Our first Sunfire Silk was at high quality. That's a little bit disconcerting. That's a little bit disconcerting, isn't it? Oh, fuck. That's okay. Tailoring might be good or bad, but I suspect they're going to tweak the yields on farming because they're going away from 3 ranks on the reagents and they're going from normal and high quality. So we're going from 3 ranks to 2. That's the first time they've done this. So I reckon there's a high probability that they're going to leave it as is, and then once they know the yield rates and the prices, then they'll change the rates, just like they did in the War Within. So it's going to be really important to track the quantity of all of the reagents, all of the farmable reagents. We need to track the quantity of and the price. And I know Saddlebags Exchange is probably going to do that. But I'm going to show you boys how to do it just using Auctionator and a spreadsheet, and we just do it every day. We'll just do it every day. Like every time you wake up, just log in, do an Auctionator scan, and then export the numbers to the spreadsheet, and then import those numbers manually into a table. And so we can sort of see, we can use the graphs and shit to sort of figure out what people are farming. So we got some Arcana Weave too. Look out. High quality Arcana Weave straight off the bat. That's not good. That's not good. We've only got 30 points into it, but we've only actually put 20 points into it, man. That's kind of crazy. That's actually crazy. So this whole time, we're getting Bright Linen Cloth as well. Yeah, Bright Linen Cloth. And are we fully decked out? No, wait a minute. Let me check. So 20 points is all you need to get Sunfire Silk Cloth. And we need another 50 points. So really, you need like 110 points. I thought it was 100, but you need 110, eh? Oh, let me check. 30 points here and then 25. So that's 80 points plus 20. Yeah, sorry, it's 100. It's 100. My bad. 100 points. Yeah. I thought it was 110, but it's only 100 points. So I had an argument with Mantis about that. I said, it's 110, isn't it? And he's like, no, it's 100. I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. And now, yeah, he's right. It was 100. 100 points. So 100 points in tailoring to be able to farm efficiently. So 100 points straight away might be a little bit hard to obtain, eh? So the quickest way would be to put 20 points in. You need to pick a zone to farm in. Say if you want to farm here, like you want to farm these humanoids, this will actually be a really good spot to farm because there's people going to be here like doing the special assignment. And the fact that these guys are like rare elites, I think elites have a higher chance of drop rate. So you could just be like down here like tagging all this shit and then people are coming in and then clearing it out. I don't know. We still got to find the best spots in the game to do tailoring, like cloth gathering. The best spot is going to be a spot where a lot of people have. The best spot is going to be a place where there's a lot of thoroughfare, meaning people are going to like want to be there doing quests and stuff. So when they come through, they can just come through and help you kill shit. So if you're like a monk, you can just go and tag everything, and then you probably get help coming in, and then you're going to get all the cloth drops and shit. So 20 points first straight up, because then you can start earning the bolts. Yeah. But I think the quickest way to get 60 linen cloth at the start is to every character you bring into Midnight gets a free 60 linen cloth, which is crazy, right? So if we literally, so we got 420 times 60, we got 25,000 cloth free. 25,000 cloth free just logging in our alts into Midnight. That's kind of crazy, eh? So what's that? That's 60. So if we got 420 characters times 60 is 25,200. If each cloth is worth like 50 gold, that's like 1.2 million gold just logging in all our characters, man. That's going to be crazy. But that's literally going to be the fastest way to get a bunch of cloth. And getting a bunch of cloth at the start on early access is going to be expensive But if you're gonna get if you can get it for free just by logging a character in, you might as well do that, and then you can use that 25,000 cloth to like bump up your level up your tailoring ults real quick, especially if you're racing to make bolds and stuff. Oh, Crazy Bear, he's still here. Calling it a night. I will hopefully see you in 9 hours. Yes, it will be. It'll be what, 8 hours 10 minutes from now, I think. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Thanks. I'll see you tonight when you wake up. I'll be awake. I'll be there. I'll be upset if you weren't, but I'll be at the same time. I'll be worried because might something happen to you. But yeah, take it easy. I might be finished this soon as well. I don't want the VOD to go too long. Okay, so we finished that special assignment. You want to see what we got in the fabled veterans cache? Let's have a look. We got 2,000 gold, 100 void light mile. We got 100 coffer keys, and we got a steel bark cloak. So this cloak is 233 item level. It requires level 90. So 236 item level piece of gear twice a week. Just doing 6 or 8 world quests, man. It's pretty fucking easy way. Pretty easy way to gear up. Okay, what's this? There's another quest here. The Howling Ridge, available timed content. What is this? No, fuck that. Okay, let's go. Let's take the portal. There's a portal back to Silver Moon, and we'll go to Harrendar, and we'll do the special assignment there as well. Because I've got 2 more bars until I hit level 85. I think I'm still in rested as well. Rested, 200% of normal experience. Okay, so we're getting double the experience, so that's good. Whoa, we're going back to Silver Moon. Shit, yeah. Alrighty, there's the void area. So that's the portal to the void area. And to get to Harrendar, there's a tree right down below. Let's take that portal. It's a route way to Harrendar. And welcome to Harrendar. So there's a few quests here. There's 3 quests on the map, so we'll go and do them. This Harrendar place is a little bit tricky to navigate. Oh yeah, it's underground. So we'll do these 3 world quests and then we'll do the special assignment. I should do this on all of my characters each week on the beta, because then when I hit level 90, I'll have a bit more gear. And if I have a bit more gear, that means we can farm cloth a bit more easier. Yeah, so I'm going to do this special assignments. I'm just going to do the minimum amount each week on the beta, just so I can... Because effectively, cloth farming might be very, very lucrative, especially the Sunfire Silk and the Arcana Weave. Hey, this is good. Yeah, I'm really excited for Midnight. Like this, I'm really excited for the start of Midnight. I reckon it's going to be fun as shit. Because when everything's new, it's like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? And like, there might be something that happens and like everyone's just onto it, man. Like, and I reckon the thing that's going to get most people excited is going to be like the gathering yield rates, because the market's going to go with what's making the most profit. And like in the War Within, the cloth yield rates were different, but this time they've changed the yield rates again, because now we've got high quality and normal quality. So it's kind of like the first month we just got to keep an eye on the yields. If something seems a bit out of like, if it doesn't seem right and everyone's doing it, then that's when we start buying up, boys. We start buying, because then they'll fix it. They'll want to balance it, because they really need to balance the yield rate between normal and high quality. Because if they don't, then concentration is pretty much dead in the water. Because the whole point of concentration is to arbitrage the price difference between normal and high quality. If the price difference on cloth becomes if the cloth becomes the same yield rate, like they're really similar, cloth's pretty much finished, man. Like for concentration, it's done. You know. So, and plus they've specifically removed refining for herbalism and miners. So you can't just convert 5 normals into 1 high quality. They've actually taken that mechanic out of the game. And I think the reason why they've done that is to make sure they get more accurate yield rates. Because if this is the future if normal and high quality is the future, then this expansion, they're going to be testing the yield rates for sure. And then they'll just copy and paste the yield rates in the Last Titan, just add in like different names and stuff. But that's something I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this time around, because the cloth yielding, the Dawnweave and Duskweave cloth was just absolutely insane, because it was just and the Weaver cloth bolts were just dropping off mobs and shit. That was pretty broken and busted. Yeah, it's totally busted, man. Okay, what do we got? 4 healing waters of Alua. Okay. I suspect this is the healing water. Okay. This one I like. We just gather the water from the water. One more. And that's one world quest done. What else? What's the other world quest we got? We got 75 rep for that. Okay. This one here is going to give us some XP. We're definitely going to ding 85 after doing this. I'm going to make a new column. Weekly cache. All right, so the weekly cache, I'm going to track that. So you only get 2 a week. So I've got to do the special assignment 10 times, because I'm trying to gear up my tailoring, guys. My tailoring, I want 1 tailoring guy, or 5 tailor guys and enchanting guys. Because if we can figure out a way to farm cloth and then disenchant it for profit, that's going to be mad. That's going to be a good shuffle at launch, for sure. What are we supposed to do? We're going to douse some fires. Oh, okay. Okay, dousing fires. We just got to fly past the fire. Okay. This is an easy world quest. Why can't all the world quests be like this? Oh yeah, this kind of reminds me of Avatar, this zone. And we're going to go watch Avatar, the 3rd Avatar movie tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be cool. And that one's fire and ash. So are we going to see like the volcano avatars maybe? I don't know. Boom, there it is. That's another world quest done. See, this is easy gearing, man. And just remember, at level 90, these world quests give you 230 or 226 gear. You know, so, and it's a weekly thing. So if you do it for the first month or so, you're going to get pretty geared. Just doing the basic shit. We need to do Verdant Stalker Sludge. Okay. So we're going to kill wandering stalkers and get some sludge. Are we going to get more than 1 sludge per walker? Nope. So it looks like we need to kill 8 of these bad boys. So we can pull, being a tank, we can pull more, aren't we? We can pull 2 at a time. Yeah. Don't stress it if you boys don't pick up on everything that I'm saying. I'm literally going to put everything in a video. And the shorter, more detailed videos that I can do for the market, the better. Because the goal for Midnight is to get to 5,000 subscribers on YouTube and get to 500 million liquid gold before the end of Midnight. That's the goal. And then before the end of last time, we might go to 10,000 subscribers. That'd be pretty cool. I'm quite happy taking my time, but if it doesn't happen, doesn't happen. It just means I'm not providing enough value to the marketplace. Let's pull 3 this time. We got 3. These animals look weird, man. They look like something from War of the Worlds, man. We're still rested as well, man. Like we got lots of rested. They made it 33% more harder to level up. So it's leveling up to 90. Just doing the campaign should be enough. But I reckon the best way to level up is to unlock all of the dungeon quests. So I'll put a list together of like what once you complete this campaign, I want to have a list of all the side quests that give you the dungeon quest. So while you're leveling, you can like sign up for the different dungeons. And so when you do get into a group, you can smash it out and do the dungeon quest at the same time, and which is going to make your level to 90 even quicker. So I'll do a video on that as well. So kind of like how I'm getting to level 90 in early access, or like how I'm getting to level 90 on early access, I guess. And I'll write down, because I felt like if I do this enough times, I'm going to know exactly how to level up. And the best way is to stack quests and dungeons and do the campaign quest. That's literally that's probably going to be the most fastest way on average, especially if you want to complete the campaign as well. Because that's the once you can unlock the campaign and you can skip, that's when we start rotating in all of the characters, and then we get a bunch of cloth, and we can either sell that cloth for like mad gold, especially if the cloth's going for 50 gold, 100 gold. We can make like we can make a few million gold just selling all the cloth at the start, and then buy it back later in a week. Who knows? It's going to be interesting, man. But I'll definitely make a video on that shit for sure. All right, that's 3 world quests down. We got the special assignment. We got some BOEs as well. I'll keep the BOEs that we can disenchant those. I need to get to. I need these guys to level 90 so I can test the enchanting catch up as well. That's what I need to do. But yeah, the enchanting catch up, because the enchanting weekly quest requires 10 radiant shards at high quality to be able to complete. So, and it's been like that for 2 weeks in a row. So the enchanting catch-up knowledge, method that was similar to the War Within, it might actually be a bit more costly to do that. Okay, this guy's hurting me a little bit here. Hold on a sec. I'm just going to heal myself. So expel harm, vivify on cooldown. This guy's hitting me pretty hard. This is a special assignment for level 90 characters, but being a tank, I can do it. I highly recommend don't do any of this until you're like level 90. Don't skip if you're going to gear up. Don't do it. It's actually harder. But if I use effective cooldowns, I should be able to heal through this and slowly chip him down. Yeah, we got him. All right. That guy was tough, man. Lucky we playing tank. Yeah, there's no chance you're doing that with a squishy character. Fuck no. But at launch, there'll be people signing up, so you'll be able to do it with a group, no worries. Doing all this on the beta is a little bit more challenging. It's all right. Look at this dude. What the fuck? It's like a fish. It's like an amalgam. Look at this. It's like a fish, T-Rex looking thing with googly eyes. Man, it's trippy. Yeah, she's starting to warm up now, boys. Fuck, I know, I'm sweating. Busting up a sweat up in here. I don't know about you. Because it's Christmas time in Australia, but it's summertime, So you boys over in EU and NA, you're like having a white Christmas for sure. Fucking, I should be wearing a singlet, not a long sleeve shirt. I'm mad. Maybe tomorrow we get the singlets back out, eh? Get the old wife bashers a go. Just gonna chip this guy down. This is gonna suck doing this on all of my characters. I just realised I've given myself more work. Oh, my legs! I'm getting a bit stiff, man, in my old age. Jeez. Shit, this guy's a bit of the same deal. I got to maintain my my healing. Yeah, come on now, come on, give it a. There it is. That's the weekly quest done, boys. We got 2. If we shift click this, we should be able to see what we get, eh? We got 2,000 gold, 100 copper key shards. We got a shoulders, and we got void light miles. So we got cloak and shoulders, and they look pretty good, man. Look, it looks good. All right, so we got some level 90 gear already, 233. So it's not that bad. Okay, well, let's fly off. I guess that's all we can do. Now we just go back to our little area. So do we get level 85? Oh no, wait. We need to get to level 85. We need to do like one more world quest. Hold on a sec. I know where to go. I know where we're going. You settle down, all right? So, okay, so I'm going to get all of these guys to... I'm only doing like one level, and then once I do a level, I'll log on to the other guy and then do a level. And just slowly, like if I keep doing a couple levels a day, then after like a couple of weeks, all my characters should be leveled up. It's the slow and steady approach, you know me. All right, what's this? Help Fair Breeze, pick up flyers. Okay, let's do this one. Pick up flyers. We're going to get 30 Void Light Mail. But let's be honest, the easiest way to get Void Light Mail is to do the veteran caches. Veteran caches. We could probably multi-box some characters, What are we supposed to do here? Pick up flyers. Oh yeah, here we go. There's a box. And then we got to distribute them. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're becoming the paper boys. Yeah, this is the kind of world quest I like, man. This is chill. Here, you get a newspaper. You get a newspaper. This should ding us 85. Boom, 85. What's up, brother? Yeah, dads. That's what I'm talking about. So that whole mission, we only got 1 bright linen cloth. We got 2 high quality sunfire silk and 1 high quality arcana weave. We didn't even get any like normal quality stuff, which is a little bit disconcerting, if I'm honest. Let's go ahead and do this tailoring order. I just want to do it. Oh, we got 5 extra points. So do we put an extra 20? Is there any worth putting gain 5 skill in crafting bolts? Do we need to put points? I think we should put points more into here. Yeah, we need to put our next 50 points need to go into here. So we're gonna choose Eastern Kingdoms cloth because I feel like the Eastern Kingdoms areas are much better for cloth farming. So the next, yeah, we'll put 25 points into there, and that's pretty much a full build. If we get any more points, we'll put them in here. We'll test all the zones and see where the good spot is. You know what I mean? You got to do that. Sell some stuff. What do we got here? I guess we can disenchant a bunch of this gear, eh? Let's disenchant because we don't need this stuff. We can disenchant it. We get some ever-singing dust. We're going to disenchant a 152 epic trinket. Can we get a dawn crystal from that? Oh, we got a dawn crystal and we got a swirling arcane essence, which is, where is it? Swirling, what is it called? This is your weekly knowledge for enchanting, so pay attention. It's the same as War Within. Disenchanting a what do you call it? An epic piece of gear or epic trinket, i.e. Dominion Darkmoon decks are probably going to be the main source of dawn crystals. And so I reckon if we manage to get our enchanter up to level 25 and we unlock this, let's see if we can get up to 25 now. Let's do it, eh? Let's go to enchanting. Enchant helm. Here we go. We can technically level up. Let's do it. We only need to do 1 enchant, and then we can unlock disenchanting delegate. So we'll unlock that first. There's probably a high chance we go into what do you call it? Dawn or crystal collector. So yeah, you got dust, shards, and crystals. Obviously, if you're going to go into one or the either, you sort of need 30 points in the main tree, which we're going to put 20 points into the main tree. Or should we think about it a bit more? Hold on. Let's put 5 points in. 5 points lets us to choose. We might go into maybe I don't know yet. I don't know. Maybe we just think about this because if we can't get the Darkmoon decks, because Darkmoon decks the cards are dropped. The cards for Darkmoon decks drop everyone can get them. So it might be really hard to do that. So, but the easiest route for me is to go into the rare one. The rare one's probably the best one because if you go into rare, there's a high chance we can shatter in the future for dust. So let's just unlock this one. So 5 skill when disenchanting rare stuff. So it's just added skill. You have a chance to create more radiant shards when disenchanting rare midnight equipment. That's good. Yeah, we definitely need points in here. But let's have a look. There's a new build. Let's have a look. Ooh, Shattering's in. Look at this. Here we go. We got Shatter Essence. This is for the buff. Is it? We currently can't do it. Oh, Recipe Unlearned. Okay. So that's we got a Radiant Shatter now. And you need enchanting 50. Oh fuck, this is news. Hold on, let me get into Twitter. Yeah. This is new. This is news. That's big news. That's good because in the War Within they didn't have a shatter for the gleaming shards until 2 months into the patch. Yeah. That's big. Okay, that works well to my thesis. Okay, so if the Radiant Shatter, if we can shatter these radiant shards into ever singing dust, then this is going to be the main way that ever singing dust is going to come into the game en masse. So then that makes sense to put points into shard supply. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to think. Should we we got 5 points here. If we're gonna disenchant these, because think about it. Like if we collect cloth, right? If we get a bunch of cloth, we can make the bright linen bolts. Okay, so bright linen bolts. We're gonna get these. And then we can craft some shit with that. So what's the cheapest thing? It looks like we can craft... The cheapest thing is either the wrists, slippers, cloak, belt. It doesn't matter. Robes. We literally craft the cheapest rare cloth stuff because you only need two... You literally only need two bright linen to make a shard, really. So we're going to be disenchanted like mad, bro. We're going to disenchant like crazy. That's going to be interesting, eh? So that means the primary method of obtaining ever singing dust is going to be gathering tailoring. Oh, and remember how I said if you rotate an alt into the wall into midnight, you get 60 free cloth. So 60 free cloth is literally 30 items to disenchant. That's crazy. 30 things to disenchant, right? So if there's 30 things to disenchant, we're going to get a bunch of gleaming shards. And if we spec into this, like really, we only need... Fuck, we need to put mad points into here. So 30 points into here. So yeah, 30 plus... So we need 60 points straight up, right? So 60 points. And then obviously we need as better tools as we can get. Oh shit, we got a Dawn Shatter too. Look at this. Hey. Disenchant a Dawn Crystal, reducing it up to 3 Radiant Shards. Oh, fuck off. Bro, we can shatter Dawn Crystals too, man. Holy shit. That's huge, man. I thought it was just the fucking... Oh, dude. Big news today, boys. Hold on, I need to post this shit. Hold on. Oh, it says here, you can disenchant a Dawn Crystal and you get 3 Radiant Shards. The quality of the Radiant Shard produced is limited by the quality of the Dawn Crystal used. Oh, shit. And it's otherwise based on a combination of your enchanting skill and shard supplier. Oh my god. Okay, add AI editor. Can you add this to the end of the title, please? The people need to see this shit. Oh my god. Oh, I'm pumped, boy. I'm pumped, man. Let's go. Yeah, that's huge. How did I learn that? I must have learned that automatically when I hit 25 skill, because that wasn't there before. So maybe at 25 you get Dawn Shatter, and then at 50, yeah, because Radiant Shatter, yeah, it says profession 50. So you need to get to 50 skill minimum. But obviously you want to get to 100 plus skill. If you're Blood Elf, you get 105. If you're a cool Tyrian, you get 102. But either way, it's going to be mad profit doing this. Because then, yeah, so you could literally day one get your character to level 90, unlock the skip, and then rotate all of your alts into Silver Moon. Each alt's going to get 60 cloth each, which is 30 disenchants each. And then, so you're going to have a shitload of cloth to disenchant, because it's going to be better to sell. Like you could sell the cloth, but it's better to use the cloth to make something than disenchant and then sell the dust, because ever singing dust is going to be well sought after, man. Like people are going to want a shitload of ever singing dust. And the fact that you can unlock this at level 50, this is worth a video guide. So if you're watching it now, you know what's going on. But just know I'm going to make a video on this exact thing for sure, and we'll release that during the early access for sure, 100%. But yeah, if you're watching it now, you got the inside scoop, boys. And the fact that you got resourcefulness too on it, look at that. Oh yeah. So and yeah, I guess getting the double resourcefulness tool straight off the bat is probably advantageous as well. Because you don't need any, you only need Moxie. You only need to get Moxie for your tools. Let's actually have a look at the Moxie. Let's go and have a look. Let's see if we can get like epic tools straight off the bat. So where do we go? Profession equipment, enchanting tools. Here we go. Here we go. Current expansion only. So you can get the uncommon, rare, silver moon weapon rat. Okay. There's no Moxie. There's no Moxie on this. And to get the epic one, the epic ones, there's no Moxie on there. I reckon they're gonna have to add Moxie on this, so that we have to wait for a future build. But that'll be sick. Because how much Moxie do we have already? Currency. We got 100 enchanters Moxie. We've got 370 tailors Moxie. Interesting. So what do we do? Do we level up to level? I don't know if we level up or what. Oh, there's more there's more first crafts here. Okay, let's do some first crafts on enchanting. Okay, we're getting points here. Ooh, enchant weapon, Berserker's Rage. What's this do? Increases haste. Oh, that's a haste weapon enchant. Okay, we're not going to craft that. We're too broke for that shit. I guess you could do these patron orders, but they really just give you not much. There's not much. Enchanting patron orders kind of suck a bit. All right, so yeah, I guess a goal for me on the beta is to get this to 60 points and 100 skill. And I think, yeah, getting to 100 skill is going to be pretty difficult, but we technically don't need to get there because this is just the beta. I really just want to figure out what's the best way, what's the best method? What's the best method, eh? Swirling Arcane Essence. So yeah, let's chuck out the Warband Bank real quick. Oh, we can disenchant this. It does feel better to disenchant like epics. If you can disenchant epics, you get guaranteed knowledge. Like disenchanting the greens is pretty shit, if you ask me. Pretty shit. But we're gonna disenchant all of this gear. I don't care. I'll put a bunch of gear into this war bank purely for disenchanting reasons. There we go. So let's disenchant this stuff and see if we can get more knowledge. There is a chance to get the weekly knowledge as well, but it's hard to tell. But the epic stuff is guaranteed to give you a knowledge point, just like it was in the War Within. Oh, there we go. We disenchanted a rare and we got another knowledge point. Because if we're going to level up an enchanting alt army, we're going to have to go into dawn crystals, disenchanting dawn crystals for sure. You know, and it's going to, otherwise it'll get too expensive doing like, because this is RNG. This is our total RNG. You want to just disenchant. Oh, we got 5. So we might get lucky. We're chasing the epic enchanting knowledge. So we'll keep going. Can we get the epic one? I guess if we disenchanted these ones, this gear, we're definitely going to get it no matter what. But this is good gear. I want to keep that. Keep going. Come on, baby. Give us what we want. There it is. Brimming Mana Shard. Okay, I'm going to write this down. That gives 4 knowledge too, by the way. So what is it? Brimming Mana Shard gives 4 knowledge points. How is that? So we get a total of 9. So what's the weekly quest give? The weekly quest gives 3. So that's 3, 5, 7, 8, 12, 17. Yeah. So we get 17 enchanting knowledge a week if we complete everything. So 17 enchanting knowledge a week. That's not bad. That means like, yeah, it'll only take a couple months of grinding it every week. But if you're just doing it the slow way, like the slow way would be maybe just completing the weekly quest and then disenchanting the epics. So what's that? That's 9, So 12, I guess. You could just do 9 knowledge a week. So 9 knowledge a week, that's what, 36 points a month. And you probably need like a few hundred, probably like less than 200 points to do a full build. I don't know. How much is a full build? Let's just go with a normal build, concentration build. Let's just pick the Haranier. Here we go. If we want to craft the multi-craft missive, we need what, 30, 20. So that's 70 points here. 70 points plus 90. So 100, I guess, yeah, 160 points. So you need 160 points. We're going to minus 24 because we're going to get ones from the treasure. So let's do a sum. Hold on. I'll show you what I'm doing. So it costs 160 points to do a build. We're going to get 24 points from that. We're going to get 10 points from the what do you call it? The abundance quest, I guess. We're going to get another 10 points from the renown. So we need 116, and then I guess week 1 we can get what, 17? So yeah, 17. And then 17, or negative 17. So it looks like 7 weeks we can get a full build if we go hard on, but that's, so I guess 7 weeks, but the slow and steady approach, so the fast method is 7 weeks to get a full concentration build, like optimal. The slow way, so we'll just mark that. It's a bit hard to see, but I guess I'll blow it up for you boys. So the slow way would be, don't get the treasures, don't collect anything, and it's what? How much? The slow way is just to do it with gold. So what did we say that was? 9 plus 3, so 12. Okay, let's do 12. If we do the if we just do it with gold, it'll be 13 because we'll get the treatise as well. No, we'll keep it the same. We'll go 12. So we're just doing the weekly quest and the disenchant knowledge. Let's see how long that takes. Okay. All right. So take your eyes to the screen now. Now, what would you rather, right? So if you want to do an enchanting build the fast way, you can get it done in 7 weeks, full build. That's not even going min max. If we do like everything, I guess we should put that in A. Let's go negative 18 because we're going to have the treatise as well. So it's actually 6 weeks. So if you want to go hard, so you get your treasures, you get your renown knowledge, and then you get your abundance knowledge, and then you do 18. You get your 18 knowledge a week. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm freaking out. No, it's 17. I'm fucking freaking out. I already calculated that. Sorry. Okay, so the slow way is 7 weeks. Sorry, the fast way is 7 weeks. So that means you have to get the knowledge points every week. So you got to go fly around, get the knowledge points, do the treatise. That's do everything. Go and do the abundance quest. Go and pick all the treasures up. This all takes extra time, so you can fast track it. And I would recommend you do this if you've only got like 20 to 30 alts or whatever, because you got time to do it. But because if you've got like hundreds of alts, this doesn't make any sense because it's inefficient, right? So the slow way, which is the way that I would do it, is just to disenchant the 6 items, the Swirling Arcane Essence and the Brimming Mana Shard. Do this each week, will give you 9 points. And if you do the weekly, that's another 3. So that's 12 points there. I mean, you could do the treatise as well. So that could be 13. So like, let's just say you're spending gold. Say you got enough gold, we can do it that way. Let's see how long it takes. So this is the slow method with gold. How long is it going to take? Okay, the slow method with gold is going to take 13 weeks as opposed to 7. And I guess we can put in the slow, expensive route. So The pricey route would be to do the, you know, the treatise and all that shit. Let's do it the pricey route. So 14 points. No, that is the pricey route. Shit. Wait a minute. The slow way is 9 plus 3. That's 12. Okay, I'm freaking out. Doing it live, boys. Okay, the slow way is 14 weeks. So it's, oh yeah, look at this. So it's the fast way is 7 weeks. The slow way is 14 weeks. So the slow way is kind of like double. It takes twice as long, but it probably equals out to be the same amount of time. You know what I mean? It might actually be quicker to do it the slow way. I guess if we can do it the pricey way by doing the treatise, how long does that take? Yeah, there you go. So I guess the slow way is probably better. The slow way is probably better. You know, when you consider, oh, my knees are fucked, man. Hold on, I need to sit the fuck down. All right, so because we're thinking big macro, you know, alt army, you know, like you sort of have to work this calculation out because, you know, doing it fast, you got to work out how much time it's going to take to do this. Like how long is it going to take to collect all the treasures? Like how long is it going to take realistically? It's going to take ages, man. Like especially if you're doing it on like 300 characters, like, and then you got to go and do the abundance on each character, which is like takes forever. The renown one kind of makes a bit of sense. We're going to get that pretty passive, so I guess we can add in that on each one. So minus 10, because the renown one's pretty easy to get. You just got to fly to the vendor and buy it. And it'll probably just cost you a little bit of moxie, but so we can shave off a week there. So the pricey one's 12 weeks, and we can shave a week off there. So that's 13 weeks. So looking at this, we can get a full build, just getting like no treasures, Fuck that. So like literally don't even worry about the treasures is what I'm saying. Fuck the treasures. Fuck the abundance knowledge. Get the renown knowledge. So I'll type that in. This one's renown, abundance, treasures. Okay. Drink water, boys. Yeah, this image is important for you to understand because a lot of people are going to go hard and fast, and they're not going to, because they haven't done the calculation on how much time it takes to do all this shit. This shit takes ages, man. Like if you don't work out how long it's going to take to do each step, I didn't even have to work out how long it's going to take, like minutes. All I have to do is look at what is needed, and like looking at this, the fact that in just a little bit over 3 months, we can have our enchanting alt army fully done. You know what I mean? Even if you like skip the first month and on week 17 or whatever, it's still within 4 months of the expansion. Your enchanting alt army's basically done. You know what I mean? And all you have to do is worry, like, you know what I mean? Like it's done. Like 13 weeks finished, man. You don't need to buy the treatise because that's going to cost heaps of gold. It's only for 1 point, and you got to do it fucking 13 times per character. It's not worth the money. Like the treatise, the profession treatise is only really worth it for, you know, it's only really worth it for the people who are trying to get to the max crafting or max disenchanting point, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So we'll probably do that on a couple of characters, but it doesn't make sense to do it on the entire army. It doesn't make any sense at all. Because my philosophy in life and in the game is always slow and steady wins the race. It doesn't matter how slow you're going, as long as you're steady, you're going to win, all right? But that's the end of the stream. Thanks for, I know this is supposed to be on Wednesday, but we're doing it on Thursday. Do catch Crazy Bear Gold. He'll also be streaming later on. Probably in about 7 hours and 10 minutes from now. He's going to show you boys how he's selling Décor, how he's using TSM to transfer in the Warband Bank, all the knowledge. So do head over to Crazy Bear's Gold. Crazy Bear, I'll leave the link to his Twitch in the description. But now we're going to go and raid Met. Hopefully he's still on. It looks like he's on. So we're going to go raid Met now. So have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Wowhead News on Friday. So take it easy, boys. Thank you. Alrighty, that's it for the weekly recap. Cheers for sticking to the end. Hope you got something from it. Want more updates? Follow us on X at Goldson_TV. It's all about the journey, and remember, slow and steady always wins the race.